usage. There. Oh, am I live? Did I just go live and I didn't even know it? What the heck? Am I live right now? I didn't even hit the live button. It just went live. I'm like sitting here like, scratching my nose, popping my neck. Hey, welcome to TSR Sports where I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Whatever, YouTube. That was embarrassing. Hopefully I didn't do anything stupid. I know I was saying a little something. I don't know if I said it out loud. Wow, good job, Glazing Baking. Well, let's get the hellos out there. Jim Socks, Kyle, Veronica, little symbols. I don't know what that is, but thank you for being here. Luca Buca Shorts, what's going on? I don't know what that video was you posted recently with those dudes, two tattooed dudes, but I watched it, and the reason I commented what I did is I didn't know what to say. Hope you feel better. Jay Money, what's going on? Bobby February, Mars, Spurs fan. Right? Trying to catch me in the 4K. Miss Gomez is here. What's going on, Jaden? And can we get a 2-game winning streak going, San Antonio Spurs fans? And Wizards fans, if there's any here, which I do believe there are, thank you for stopping in. Tech. I'll try to remember that. If tag. What's up, Rudy Francisco? I did not realize from Israel. I pulled up the Wizards roster, and there's been a lot of changes. I totally forgot the Lakers traded not one, not two, but 3 players for Russell Westbrook, who's not been helping the team. Their defense is atrocious. With all I think the Lakers made a bad move and gave up too much. When I was looking at it, I'm like, wait, KCP Chicken is on the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma is on the Wizards. Montrezl Harrell's on the Wizards. I was like, this is like mini Lakers from last season. Plus Spencer Dinwiddie and Bradley Beal in the backcourt. This is a really good Wizards team. And I believe they're in 5th place in the Eastern Conference. So this is going to be a very tough game for the Spurs. The last game of their homestand. Doesn't get any easier. We got the Trailblazers late Wednesday night. Great. That's like a 10 o'clock game for me. And we finished the week with the Golden State Warriors, who are the best team in the NBA. I believe I read they have the #1 defense and the #2 offense. And they don't even have Klay Thompson. And I think James Wiseman has missed most of the season, if not all of it. Kirk, I hope so, but it's going to be a hard game. They did almost lose to the Pistons. Yes, Rose City, yes, former San Antonio Spurs Davis Pertins will be coming off the bench for the Washington Wizards. He probably will have a career game against us. Yes, the Warriors are 18-2, Kyle. Oh. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, sorry. I always sneeze on my guests. Selena, I'm sorry. Well, sneeze that way. Oh, my goodness. Right, Bobby? We literally have not had a back-to-back win, and we're game, 18? Now, real quick, if you guys weren't aware, Doug McDermott still out, got the knee issue. Devin Vassell is still out with the quad issue. And, of course, Zach Collins is out because Zach Collins. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby. Meet the Wizards, 10-1 in clutch games, the best record in the NBA. I assume that's a game that's coming down to the last minute, and it's 2 points or less. Yeah, this is a good team. This is going to be a tough match tonight. Big 3, Primo, Wieskamp, and Gaycock. Era, not yet, but maybe someday. The Prune, what's up with the McDormat? I know you like calling him that. It's all good. He's, yeah, it is what it is. Jeremiah, good evening. Yeah, Edgar, let's get that up real quick. Go Spurs, go! And if you haven't hit the thumbs up, it does help the channel. And I got to say, from another mother. I did the Giants game yesterday, which some of you are aware of. And while I had it was a small stream, I finished with about 1,000 views, which considering I haven't done the Giants, really haven't been doing content for them, was actually pretty good. But I had a lot of fun yesterday, and that was the key. I was like, you know what? I'm having fun. That's what I got to focus on the channel. The Giants play the Dolphins next Sunday. My friend Jeff is a huge Dolphins fan. I'm going to try to get him over to watch the game with me, hopefully, because, it's funner watching it with a friend. I mean, Selena's cool and all, but she doesn't say much. Good evening, Asia, channel member in the chat. Thank you for being here. Again, a lot of Yankees fans have been saying, dang it, the Mets got Max Scherzer, which actually you would be happy about, right? Aren't you work at Citi Field? I can't tell you that I would not. I would much rather have Burton's over Forbes right now. And Brent Forbes can play well at times for us, but I don't think he fits our offense. I think it's the biggest problem. We're trying to make him do too much, trying to create his own shots, which worked last week against, was it the Hawks he went off for 23? But I think he'd be better off, with a player like a Giannis that can kick it out to him when he's getting double teamed and take the open three. We don't have a player that draws double teams right now. So, yeah, I don't know why we brought Bryn back. They did win. Yes, the Giants beat the Eagles. So I know I have a lot of Cowboys fans generally in the chat because you're Spurs fans, and that makes sense. Both teams from Texas. So we did you all a favor. The Eagles were right there behind you, but we knocked them down a peg. 9:30 a.m. And yes, it is 9:30 in the Philippines. Yes, this 21-22 Warriors season so far perplexes me. Aren't they the same exact team as last year? Uh, yeah, actually they kind of are, aren't they? Wasn't Steph Curry dinged up a little last year? I mean, he's playing lights out right now, but the defense is just. Andrew Wiggins has turned a corner. He's all of a sudden playing at an all-star level. So just a lot of guys stepping up their game, and they've been just hot out of the gates. Your Giants did win, but if the Eagles had offensive, man, the Giants' offense stinks. It is terrible to watch. You would think Saquon Barkley, Kenny Galladay, da 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 da, Pro Bowl tight end Evan Ingram, and their offense is horrible and painful to watch. And I hate to say that about any team I like, but man, I mean they make the Spurs offense look like five All-Stars. And that's not trying to degrade the Spurs, but we know our offense really struggles at times. The Giants offense can't get out of its own way. I can't stand it. What's up, Gabriel? Go Spurs, go. Phil, what's going on? Channel supporter, thank you for being here, my man. If we had been locked in all season, we would have only had a few losses because every game we've played has been against teams missing key pieces. If we had been locked in all season, do you mean the Spurs? Are you talking about the Falcons? Or both? McDouble team? What's McDouble team? What? That was your Super Bowl yesterday? Largest trade in NBA history. Warriors receive 5 players' draft rights to pick cash. Lakers receive Russell Westbrook 2023, 24, 28 second rounds picks. The Nets received a couple picks. The Spurs received Chandler Hutchinson in 2022 second round pick. The Pacers received draft. How did we get involved in that? I don't remember that. I don't even remember being a part of that trade. Wizards received Dinwiddie, Caldwell Pope, Kuzma, Harrell. I forgot the Spurs were part of that. What the? Okay. I don't think Cortez, Joe Judge, the more I watch him, I don't think he's the guy. And I never want to root against somebody or advocate for somebody to get their job fired. Look, I don't like Jason Garrett. And yes, I made a trolley video that he got fired, but I never said I was happy he got fired. I think the team hopefully will be better without him, but honestly, at this point, the team may be better without Joe Judge. They might be better without Daniel Jones. There's a lot of issues in that organization. When are you going to San Antonio? Master Eden, not anytime soon. I'm back at my job, have been for a couple weeks, and it's a job with a fantastic retirement package. So I'm probably stuck in Connecticut. That being said, I have a plane ticket I got to use up by next September. So maybe coming down to Texas at some point, still in the works. By the way, KBD getting the start again tonight with Doug McDormand, as some of you are calling him out. Kelman, Jakob, DeJounte, Derek, the usual suspects. What's up, Ace Jude? Thank you for stopping in. Hope Spurs can get another. Right, Dylan? Yes, I did see Zach Collins started on-court activity, so he's on track right now to be ready to go sometime, probably beginning of the year. Right, Houston Oilers? Nuggets up by 20 versus the Heat. Good evening, Lake Nona. Cortez, the offensive line still stinks. The team just, I don't know. I mean, like the Spurs are rebuilding and the Giants are in a rebuild, but I feel like the Giants have been stuck in neutral or going in reverse for a decade. Whereas at least the Spurs, I see talent that gives us the potential to be fruitful in the future. And I look at the Giants and Daniel Jones. I don't know if he's the guy. I feel like at times he looks like the guy, but at times he doesn't. And then Saquon Barkley has had one healthy season. He's one of the best running backs in the NFL when he's healthy. He's been healthy for 1 year. He's injury prone now, and he's a franchise running back. But if you're not on the field, who cares? It sucks. Jason Garrett runs the ball on 3rd and 20. Ouch. What's up, Zayed? Thank you for stopping in. Mid-December. Dylan, they did say after Christmas, I think, just as a safety precaution, because he had, I believe, multiple surgeries on that ankle. I don't remember if it's the left or right. I think they're going to hold him out. Sure are, Kyle. They sure are. Yes, let's start. Thank you, Era Malekman. I think I said that right. Eagles lost because they... You know what? That was a ugly game, and the Giants probably should have lost it. If I remember correctly, Asia, Jalen Hurts threw 2 red zone interceptions, which is backbreaking. To have a chance to get even just a field goal and this to turn the ball over, forget about it. McTank season. Come on now. The players are on the court, and away we go. I'm ready. Come on. Go, Spurs, go. Hit that thumbs up if you want to help support the channel. It's fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. Let's get a Spurs. One of these. Let's get a W tonight. It is at home. Last game of a 4-game homestand. Zharkov. If I butcher anybody's names, my apologies. I'm notorious for getting names wrong. Spurs win. The jump ball. Let's put some points on the board. Let's have a fun game. Hopefully fun play-by-play, fun chat. You're looking good tonight, Selena. Derek White, runner, miss, gets his own rebound. He gets his own miss. Offensive board out to Keldon Johnson for 3. Boom, shakalaka! My man KJ, the best three-point shooter in the NBA like the last couple weeks. My man hit his number. KJ in the house. What has happened with Keldon Johnson the last 2 weeks? He's shooting way over 50% from beyond the arc. I love it. Whiz ball. That sounds weird. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good by Kyle Kuzma, part of that huge Russell Westbrook trade. Can we stop Beal? Probably not. But if you can stop his teammates, you can win. Beal's going to get his points. Jakob Poeltl with the little jump runner in the paint. It's good. Jakob really nailing those 4 to 5 foot jumpers lately. And in the paint and a layup, and it's good by Daniel Gafford. I don't even know who that is, but he's the starting center for the Wizards. Greg, let's not. What's up, CB? Go Spurs, go all day, every day here. DeJounte Murray for 3. Boink, off the rim, no good. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. That is going to go to the Spurs. 10:36 to go in the first quarter. They're uglier in person. Wow, Dylan Harsh. Hey, Cowboy X Factor. But I liked. Oh, that was a lot of fun, Cowboy X Factor. The Beantown Breakdown collab with the Celtics. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be on his channel for the other Celtics Spurs game. Jakob in the paint throws up a layup, no good, but he's going to the free throw line. No! Non-shooting foul. Non-shooting foul. If we lost Judge, would fire everyone to... Talking about Joe Judge or Aaron Judge? What are we talking about, Cortez? Talking about practice? Practice. Got to win a game first. Jakob's free throw is no good. Yeah. I don't... Jakob was a okay free throw shooter in Toronto. Somehow he's regressed to an abysmal free throw shooter in San Antonio, and he missed them both. Open. Oh my gosh, Bobby, I just looked. What's up, Malangu? There's nobody there. Bradley Beal in the paint, throws a layup and hits the bottom of the rim. And now Derek White gets absolutely mauled by KCP Chicken. And that's going to be a foul on KCP. This is depressing, my friends. There's nobody in the arena. It's just a sea of empty seats. Hey, Ken Celebrero! Heyo! No, doing the NFL games the way I'm doing, I'm not tired at all. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Derek White, three-point land, starts to drive into the paint, and the pull-up jumper is front rim, no good. Jakob Poeltl with the offensive board, back to Derek White. Man, Derek White cannot buy a bucket. DeJounte now with the ball starts to drive. Pull up mid-range jumper is going to be back iron, no good. Wizards ball. Is it me? Is it hard watching Derek struggle this much offensively? 3-point attempt, in and out burger for Kyle Kuzma. Excuse me. DeJounte starts to drive, pull up mid-range again. This one's off the glass, and shades of Tim Duncan with the bank shot. By the way, there is a football game going on tonight. I forgot who was playing, the Washington football team and somebody. So you guys keep me posted on the score there. Would appreciate you. Spurs up 7-4. Number 3 guarding number 3. Kellen Johnson guarding Bradley Beal. Beal with a nice little bounce pass to Gafford. And Gafford with a dunk on Jakob Poeltl. 7-6. Why do we have a special team corner anyway? Touche. Ben, I don't want to call anybody on the team. Seattle, thank you, Asia. Is Russell Wilson's back, right? I'm not going to call anybody on any team trash because they're doing something I can only dream of doing, being in the NBA or the NFL. But if you want to say they're playing bad or they're playing sucky, that's, I think that's fine. But I don't like calling an individual player trash. Like I did troll Jason Garrett and Joe Judge. I said one sucks and one blows. Both places saying they suck. But I went, whoa, 4-on-1 fast break for the Spurs. Kellen Johnson, thunder dunk of justice! What's up, Nate and Eli? Sorry, headphone users, from that one. Kelvin, when he dunks, he's going up there with anger. He wants to break that rim. Bradley Beal gets rejected by Jakob Poeltl. Spurs trying to go fast break in. Kelvin into the paint. Another thunder dunk of justice! Woo, baby! Kelvin back to back. Boom! Shakalakas! Whew! I gotta take my hoodie off. I'm heated up here. Beal's running the paint's no good. Fight for the board. Gafford gets it. Kicks it out. And KCP for the pull-up jumper is good to shut me up a little bit. Back-to-back fast break dunks. Good evening, Lucas. Thunder dunk of Johnson. There you go. DeJounte in the paint. Out to Derek White for 3. My man, starting off strong. Showing the power tonight. Bradley Beal, maybe looking for a pick and roll. Starts to drive. And to Gafford, throws it up off the glass. It's 11-10. I'm sorry, Ben. What's up, son of Scar? I get excited. Destroying my ears one play at a time. That's great. I don't know, Dominic. DeJounte pull-up mid-range jumper is no good. Our backcourt is really struggling. And it's going to be a foul on the Wizards. Spurs ball, and I think we have a timeout. 6:54. Dominic, I don't know in San Antonio. I know in New York you do need that to get into sporting events. But San Antonio? I don't know. Man, who, me? I don't have any biceps. I got little tiny arms. I'm 6'4" and lanky. I got like little baby biceps. There's not much there. There's not much there. They're little. They're probably like 15 inches, which whatever. It is what it is. Yes, Asia. RIP headphone users. Unpopular opinion. Kuzma needs to be a center. What? Isn't Kuzma like 6'8"? With this 2022 pick in the NBA draft, the Spurs pick a point dude. I love my team, but if they draft a guard next year, I will lose it. Better not happen. Right, Anthony? Lay down some thunder on that rim. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Jax Cordy, what's going on? Kelvin Johnson's just, I liked him the minute I saw him play his first season. Eli Berry played until the bubble. There was just something about him that was magnetic. And I was like, you know what? I think this guy he's got the personality to be a superstar in the NBA. He just needs the game. I think he's got the charisma. Seems like a fun dude walking around singing Mariah Carey songs, but he's going to need to up his game. 15 points per game is good, but it's not, he's got to put it at all-star level. 24, 25 points a game, 8 rebounds. Could he get there? He's still very young. Who knows how high his ceiling is? Mike, does he? Oof. Asia, I never like reading that. We do need a Big Ben. We do. Don't let Wiz end the 22 years of drought. Bronny James. Is that really his name? Bronny James? I thought somebody that was a nickname. Did LeBron really name his son Bronny? I started reaction to us drafting Primo and made me laugh out loud. I felt this. Yeah, I'm glad he's proven us wrong too, Jim Sox, but I've never heard of him. And I think most San Antonio Spurs fans, I think Clan the Spurs fan who I've worked with also was like, who? But what I always say with regards to any team, whether it's the San Antonio Spurs, the New York Giants, those are the two teams I always watch their draft. I love to be proven wrong. If I rage or get upset on a draft pick, nothing would make me happier to eat crow. I mean that. Some people might be like, oh, you hope they don't work out, so you show you're right with your reaction. Heck no. If a player plays absolutely phenomenal and I was upset with the pick, I don't care. I want what's best for the team. And if Josh Primo becomes a superstar, I'll look back on that video and go, whew, was I wrong? And I'm glad. Now, conversely, a few years ago when they drafted Lucas Samanic, I said, who? Well, fortunately, I was kind of right on that one. Lonnie Walker pull-up jumper in and out burger. Although Luka's been balling for the New York Knicks in the G League. Is he averaging like 28 points a game or something ridiculous? He's a freak. Okay, officially LeBron James Jr. I was like, there's no way his first name's Bronny. Bradley Beal kicks it out. Three-point attempt is off the front rim and no good. Who that shot that? Raul Neto. My first time watching the Wizards in a year, so I don't know the roster very well, so apologize if I... Not really sure on some of the players. Lonnie Walker dribbles the ball right to Raul Neto, who's not on your team. Turnover by Lonnie. Gafford in the paint. Almost loses it, and then it goes out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Wizards. Dylan, I've talked about that too. Yes, Carl, she's back. She is back. I'd rather see Josh Primo get those 12 minutes than Bryn Forbes. No disrespect to Bryn Forbes. I know what we have with Bryn Forbes, a very streaky shooter. That's a turnstile on defense. I'd rather see him trade him for any... He can't be happy here with the limited minutes he's getting. Bradley Beal for 3 from the baseline on the inbound pass. He can't be happy getting 12 minutes a game, sometimes 3 minutes a game. I like to move on Brim. I think it'd be better for him and the franchise, and that's a win-win. DeJounte gets blocked in the paint, but we're going to have a whistle, and that foul is on Denny Ajiba. Cortez, I've thought about that. Could Josh Primo eventually be Derek White's replacement? I think Derek has 3 more years on his contract. He'll be 30 then. Could he be his replacement before then? DeJounte will be at the line for 2. Good evening, Butterfly. Would love to see you partner with SS. Yes, I had a lot of fun having SSPN on the channel and Clan. I'm looking forward to working with more Spurs content creators. I haven't had Spurs 2 TV on the channel yet. Rob, I don't know his last, Rob Trejo Jr. But I'm going to reach out to him at some point and try to get him on the channel too, because he's trying to grow his channel. And I don't have a huge channel. If I can help smaller channels that have less subscribers than I do, then that's a win-win. Good evening, Arjun. This ref smoking the good stuff. Whoa. Hey now. Harrell's checked in for the Wizards, and Kelman's guarding him. I don't like that matchup. And now Drew Eubanks is on Bradley Beal. I really don't like that matchup. Beal putting on a dribbling clinic, goes right by Drew, throws it up off the glass, and it rolls off the rim. Well, okay now. We'll take that. Woke Queen. Interesting channel name. Derek into the paint. Free throw line jumper is good. Derek finally hits one. Selena Gomez has to be one of the few real celebrity basketball fans. I think there's a ton of bandwagon fans. Justine, good evening. I think whoever's winning, I think some people just follow the winning teams, or they just follow the most popular players like LeBron James or Steph Curry. I think that's a lot of fans these days. Pull-up jumper is no good by Denny, and I think that was partially blocked by Drew Eubanks. Spurs come down the other end of the court. Derek White takes a baseline 3. Derek White misses the baseline 3. His three-point shooting has been bad. I believe for the season, he's under 30%. He's in Russell Westbrook territory when it comes to threes. That's not a place you want to be. Wizards ball. Harrell with the runner. Front rim no good. And DeJounte Murray with the rebound. Under 5 minutes to go. Actually, we are at the 4:20 mark, so smoke them if you got them. I guess, if that's your thing. Murray into Drew Eubanks. Eubanks throws it up, no good. And the ball falls into the hands of Bradley Beal. DeJounte Murray looked lost there for a second. 3-point attempt down the other way, no good. And Spurs coming right back. 4 minutes to go. DeJounte into the paint, out to Lonnie Walker. Walker looks down, takes the three, front rim, no good. Man, our three-point shooting is bad. It's a Mustang shirt, Dylan. And I do have a Mustang. And a block down the other end by Keldon Johnson. The Wizards get the ball back. I think that was KJ with the block. Nice transition defense by San Antonio. Bradley Beal out in three-point lane, guarded by DeJounte Murray. Spurs with 3 blocks already in the first Q. Beal step back three. Front rim no good. Lonnie Walker with the rebound. And this is a really low-scoring game. 3.5 minutes to go, and it's only 15-13. That's still more points than the Giants and Eagles game yesterday. Where is that? 9 on the shot clock. DeJounte Murray gets picked off. It's going to go out of bounds. And, it is Wizards ball. Nice defense by Kyle Kuzma. I thought maybe it would have been Spurs ball. Not so much. Trey Jones checking in. We got a timeout. Very low scoring game. Zachary, good evening. Selena's bad. No! Have you seen the new Mustang car? Yeah. What? Yes. No, thank you. Not a fan. I'm going to pass on that. Twice on Sunday. Cousins, Boogie Cousins, right? 4-finger Burtons. Wait, is Davis Burtons missing a finger? If he is, I didn't know that. But then, yes, a lot of people are hoping the Spurs would draft Denny Ajavita. Luka on the next. Yes, Luka Samanic is on the G League team in Asia. He's been playing great. Absolutely fantastic. Vincent, greetings from Colombia. Good evening, Eloy Rodriguez. Joe Banner, thank you for stopping in. 17 turnovers. Get out of Dodge. That's about 5 turnovers too many. My friends, we're getting close to 50 thumbs up. If you could help a brother out and smash that like, it's, well, the easiest way to support the channel and the freest way. I didn't know he's missing a finger. I don't know how to know that, Kurt Chu. Can't remember everything. I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say. I guess it wasn't that important. We're at a commercial break, though. I mean, we could use three-point shooting right now. Our three-point shooting and our free throw shooting is horrendous. I'm not shocked so much about the three-point shooting. I figured it'd be better this year with Doug McDermott and Bryn Forbes, but the free throw shooting, so many players under 70%. DeJounte Murray, Keldon Johnson, both struggling from the line. Jakov, of course, is terrible. Thaddeus Young has been horrible this year. Even Doug McDermott is shooting under 70%. We have 4 players from our starting lineup under 70%. A lot of people are saying that, David A. They want to see White to the bench. Devin Vassell is out tonight, by the way. Yeah, Bobby, barring a huge turnaround this season, I think this is Lonnie Walker's last year with the Spurs. Jeremiah, my car's doing well. For those of you that don't know, I have a 2014 Ford Mustang GT with muffler delete, so it is loud as a bad word. Love it. I'm getting close to 15,000 miles. I've had the car for 7.5 years, so I baby it. It's garaged. Only have to get 1 oil change a year, but I do use synthetic oil now. I love the car. It's black on black, so it's my version of Knight Rider. Doug is in. I thought he was out. KBD started, Zachary. Is he coming off the bench? Because ESPN said he was out tonight. Is Doug McDermott on the floor? I see Drew Eubanks. Doug McDermott's not. He's not on the floor. He's not playing. 3 minutes to go. KBD started. Bradley Beal dumps it off to Harrell for a big two-handed dunk. We got a tied game, all of 15-15. The Kerb is here? Yes, Devin is still out. That quad is still bothering him. Drew Eubanks with a tough acrobatic layup. It's good, 17-15. Devin Vassell out with the quad injury. Doug McDermott still out with the knee injury. I think that knee injury is going to cause problems for Doug this year. He's already missed some time earlier in the season. He's back out now. That's not good. Inflammation of the knee again. I think that's going to be... He might need to get it drained or scoped or something, which might keep him out for a few weeks. Bradley Beal getting harassed by Trey Jones. Throws it up, and I don't know if that was supposed to be an alley-oop or a shot, but he launched it into the bottom of the rim. Unfortunately for the Spurs, it goes out of bounds off of one of them, and it's going to be Wizards ball with 14 on the shot clock. Nice, Jorge. Eubanks always has the effort. I just don't know if he has the skill. What's up, LOLOL? And Aaron Holiday with a jumper in the paint. That's cool, Robert. I wish the fans in San Antonio felt that way because that stadium, that arena's empty. The AT&T Center's got so many empty seats. Derek White turns the ball over. Fast break for the Wizards, and a blown layup by Aaron Holiday. Spurs ball. Lonnie Walker gets it up to Derek White. White starts to drive into the paint, right back out of the paint. And White now out in three-point land. Has Harrell on him, so he's got a huge mismatch. Out to Lonnie Walker for three. No good. Gosh, I hate to say this, but every time Lonnie shoots now, I don't have a good feeling about it. And every time Derek takes a three, I don't have a good feeling about it. We're going to have, dang it, Spencer Dinwiddie and one as he drives by Cullen Johnson, hits the layup off the glass. Oh, boy. If the Eagles lose to the Jets next week, I don't know how bad the Giants are playing. I'll be trolling Eagles. Yeah, right? So back-to-back New York games for the Eagles, huh? They get the Giants, then the Jets. Was there something to Scar? Malengo? I got to think so. Missed the free throw, and it's going to go right back. Spencer Dinwiddie gets his own miss. Great. Minute 18 left, 19-17. Wizards up by 2. Harrell throws it up and high, and it's no good. Trey Jones with the rebound. Trey Jones has been looking really good lately. Kicks it out to Bryn Forbes. Forbes for three. There we go, Bryn Forbes. I think that the thing with Bryn Forbes is you play him for 5 minutes. If he's hitting his shots, he's going to get playing time. If he's missing them, get him out. Bryn Forbes has the worst plus-minus on the Spurs cumulatively, by the way. I think it's like minus 72 or something really terrible. Might have been more than that. Considering how few minutes he plays, it's definitely the worst. That three-pointer by Dinwiddie's no good. They get another offensive rebound. One thing about the Spurs, they love to give up second chance and third chance points. Well, they don't like it. It just happens. Now we have another foul. Is that what it is, Gabriel? Thanks for giving food coma? Sorry, Olga. Yeah, the New York Giants stream was just mostly technical on the Spurs. Maybe a 3-second or... It is Wizards ball. But yeah, the Giants stream was largely the people with the wrenches. But I think everybody that came out to New York Giants stream Sunday, it was a small crowd, but it was a fun time regardless. And that's the most important thing for me. So thank you all. Appreciate it. Davis Burton's would have passed and turnover. KJ brings it up for the Spurs, gets it to Trey Jones. Jones back out to Bryn Forbes. Forbes back to Jakob Poeltl, over to KJ. Spurs just playing hot potato right now. And they'll reset with Derek White standing near the midcourt line. 13 left in the first quarter, by the way. Derek White runner is an air ball. It may have been partially blocked, but it was an air ball nonetheless. 6 seconds ago. 5, 4. And Davis Burns with the ball. Off-balance jumper is off the rim, no good. Tied up 20-20 going into the second quarter. Okie dokie. Works for me. 20-all. Low scoring game. Brandon's World. Go Spurs, go. That's right. Go Spurs, go. Get rid of Patty just to sign another version. Cortez, that's a fact. Get rid of Patty Mills and we sign another version of him. I can't really argue that. I mean, kind of got the same player, streaky shooter. At least Patty, plays not the best defender, but I'll take his defense over Bryn Forbes. All right. We're in a mid-break. So the Spider-Man new movie, I forgot what it's called. Something from Home? No Way Home? That is very interesting. I don't want to spoil it. If anybody hasn't watched the trailer and doesn't want to, but I'll just say the universe thing. We'll leave it at that they're doing. That's going to be very interesting. I do want to see it now. Yeah, exactly, Bobby. Burns at the end. What are you saying right there? No look, 360 spins, 3-point attempt. Almost went in. Nice to see him doing well. And I don't wish any Spurs bad that leave the team. I'm happy for DeMar DeRozan. I really am. Good for him because he gets so little recognition when he was in San Antonio. I'm glad he's getting some recognition now in Chicago. Eagles fans were blaming Jalen. What were they? Jalen Rager? I mean, I would have put the loss on Jalen Hurts. He had 3 pickles, 2 of them in the red zone. You can't turn the ball over a lot in the red zone. You just can't. Yes, Dylan. I have not seen any of the 007 movies with Daniel Craig as James Bond. Seahawks 7, what the F3. Got it. Chelsea fan, what's going on? I'd support Derek White on another team. Oh, they're blaming both of them. Both Jalen's. Okay, Asia. Yeah, fans are starting to turn on Derek White. I get it. He's playing poor. He's got one of the biggest contracts on the team. He's our second highest paid player. And he is not living up to that contract right now. And last year we could at least play the card. He's injured. Wait till he's healthy. Well, he's healthy this year. And he's defensively, for the most part, he's been good. And he's passing well. But his shots just aren't going in at all. And his 3-point accuracy is terrible. Terrible! That pull-up jumper is swish, kill the fish. Wizards. Whoops. Who shot that? Aaron Holiday. Up 22-20 as we start off the second Q. He does look happy, Robert. He's got a great running mate. Bryn Forbes, pull-up jumper. No good. I hope he makes the All-Star team, too. Rui Hachimura. No idea. Alley-oop to Montrezl Harrell, and he throws it down. And this is the biggest lead of the game for the Wizards. They're up by 4. Has anybody led by more than 4? Trey Jones into the paint. And that's a turnover. Passes it right to Davis Bertans, and then Trey Jones almost gets the ball back. Which finger is Bertans missing? I can't tell by looking at his hand. And they're zoomed out. The Jalen to Jalen connection. The weight of Forbes' contract, it shouldn't be. I think it could be if 2 players that I do think are being affected by their contract. Derek White. He's got a lot of expectations. And I think Lonnie not being under contract might be Jotty Murray for 3, no good. I think that might be, it could be messing with Lonnie right now that he has no contract in next season, and I think somebody would pick him up. I just don't think it's going to be us. Harrell throws it up, nothing. Nice defense by Jakob Poeltl. DeJounte sprints into the paint, gets it to KBD. KBD throws it up, hits the bottom of the rim, no good, but he is going to get fouled. Glaze and Bacon, you aren't kidding. Yes, Guillermo Devin is out. Still out with a quad injury. Doug McDermott also out with right knee inflation. His knee's been fat. He's got a fat knee, which I've had myself. Fat knee's no fun. I can't see which finger it is, though. Low. He's going to homer in the Wizards. He was very underrated. KBD's first free throw is, I wasn't looking, no good. Seriously? Michelle Beadle, how you doing? Hey, listen, if Michelle wanted to hang out here on TSR Sports, definitely having a Spurs fan, a female Spurs fan, would be awesome to call a game with. That's a fact, Cortez, David Robinson, and then Tim Duncan. The Spurs, really, if you think about the dynasty, it ran from, can't really say David Robinson because they didn't win a championship with him initially until Duncan came there, but the Spurs' legacy, if you will, our great teams always had great two-way players. And now we're going to have a turnover by the Spurs. Bad pass. Is that KBD with the pass? 9:56 to go in the first half, but we've had fantastic two-way players. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and then Kawhi Leonard. We don't have there. Oh, it's still Spurs ball. That was deflected out. Josh Primo sighting! Primo Mania, run wild. Optimus Primo with the ball right now. Tosses it back to DeJounte. 4 on the shot clock. DeJounte starts to drive, pulls up from the mid-range. It's good. Joshua Primo setting, my friends. Don't cut your finger off. Go Spurs, go. Your name says it all. Yeah, it does, CB. I wasn't huge. I like Doug McDermott, but he's not a starting power forward in the NBA. I think he was there out of necessity with the Pacers last year. Burton's went a mile-long three, no good. DeJounte with the rebound. You know, we're clearly a team that's going to try to win with defense. DeJounte's runner in the paint is good, and Doug does not. I mean, the effort's there, but he's not a good defensive player. And when he's not, he's like Bryn Forbes. When he's not making his shots, he's a liability on the court. Wizards ball. That high runner off the glass is good. It's hard to see. They got a shrunk screen right now. Spencer Dinwiddie, they're showing an injury report. Now I can see everybody again. DeJounte, his runner is no good. Jakob with the putback is no good. A fight for the board. And it'll fall into the hands, I believe, of Davis Bertans. It is 26-25. The Wizards up by 1 in a very low-scoring game. Ball's going to go out of play, and it'll stay with Washington. I have not been to a Spurs-Knicks game, Asia. I should do that. Once things are normal in the world, I should go to a game with Tanner. I saw he went to the Giants game yesterday. I saw he went alone. I was like, what the heck? So maybe next year, next season, if the world's more normal, check out a Knicks game, or the world's normal next year, Yankees-Mets game, and me, Tanner, and Bad Dog. I would like to meet them at some point. Bradley Beal kicks it out. Back to Beal. Three-point attempt from the baseline is off the side of the backboard. Spurs ball. Terrible shot. Forbes just going to launch a three. No good. Yeah, 8 minutes to go. It's a low-scoring game. Did start with George Gervin, that's true. I wasn't watching then. Was not watching the NBA then. But yes, Gervin certainly was one of the greatest Spurs of all time. Top 3, definitely. And a loose ball foul, non-shooting, 8:02 to go. Net Spurs, true. Yes, Selena's here. But she hasn't been very good luck this year, I don't believe. Sesh. Oh, CB, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to be wishful thinking. Sounds good, Asia. I have not met Chris and Bad Dog. I have not. Drive by Bradley Beal. The shot is affected by Jakob. He ain't even got a finger on it. Now Gafford throws it up. He can't get it in. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. 7:45 to go. DeJounte into the paint. And gets rejected hard from behind by Daniel Gafford. He said, no. Get Bryn off the court. Did you, Asia? Not surprised. Can we? No, we cannot, Sean. Benjamin, I haven't researched a draft yet. It's just too early. I don't know where the Spurs are. No idea what the Spurs are going to pick. Some players could declare and then change their mind, or vice versa. And the ball's going to be Bryn Forbes dribbles it out of bounds. Wizards ball. I know some people have said, "Hey, stop talking about the draft." I'm like, we're not even to the All-Star break. For me, it's too early to talk to draft. I'll talk to draft when the Spurs season is over, because then they'll give me content to do. Foul on the Spurs. I don't know if it's going to be a shooting foul. It doesn't look like it is. But you know what I mean? I want to have content to do in the off season, and that's when I want to hit the draft. If I'm doing the draft stuff, oh, it is a shooting foul. Never mind. 2 free throws for Raul Neto. But you know what I'm saying, right? Spurs don't make the playoffs, which not looking like they will. I can start doing a bunch of draft coverage then. If I'm doing draft coverage now, am I just going to repeat myself in 4 months, 6 months, whatever? Oh, somebody being rude? Don't want to know? Oh, I already addressed that stuff. Playmaker Gecko, good evening. Made 1 of 2. It's in a Giants, but you need to. Oh, do you mean research a draft? Oh, yeah, the teams do. Drew Eubanks in the paint. Out to Josh Primo for 3. Woo, baby! Optimus Primo with the 3. There's a 3-point shooter. Spurs fans are going to love that. Primo Mania's running wild, brother. That layup in the paint by Nito's no good. Sloppy passing by the Spurs, picked off, and KCP Chicken throws up a three, no good. KCP again with the ball. He'll get it to Gafford for a huge dunk, and he yells after it. 29-28 timeout. Sorry, Asia. Y'all should know by now, though. Earphone users beware. 2.1, huh? The whole 2.1? They suck. Yeah, David. And don't forget, David, it's his last year of his contract, so if he keeps playing like this, the Spurs are not going to have any reason to re-sign him. And I'm not trying to be rude. We just got to call it like it is. I mean, if he doesn't show any improvement, why bring him back? Especially when you have a lot of guards on this team already. You have a ton of players that are in that 6'4", 6'5" range. If he's not producing, it'll be time to say go. Kyle, I don't do that. Because I don't know if I don't see your, I don't know why people always tell me to do that. Just put it in there again. Let's let go of Lonnie. I would say Bryn Forbes, Glaze and Bacon. I'd rather see Josh Primo get his minutes. We had a long discussion on the Spurs roundtable about Josh Primo. And originally the discussion kind of started with, I think SSPN was saying, let's just slowly bring him into it. Don't rush things. We don't want to kill his confidence. And me and Clint kind of convinced both SSPN guys that, if he's going to be the guy, it doesn't matter when you put him out there. So why not just put him out there now? And they were like, well, actually, you're kind of right. Giants trade for Kyler Murray. I wish we had Kyler Murray. Good grief. A decent amount of mods. Mod purge incoming? I don't know. I don't think so. A lot of my mods have been here since the channel started in 2019. So, I might not have a huge fan base per se, but I do have a very loyal one, and I appreciate that. Yes, they do share a stadium. It's called Suck Life, because both teams suck. Yeah. Odd they went with that name of a stadium, but yeah, Suck Life. Samanic, dude, J Money, Samanic has been killing it in the G League. Now, the thing is, will any of that translate to the NBA? When the Knicks call him up, is he going to do anything, or is he going to disappear like he did on the Spurs? Have you ever watched South Park? I have, but maybe 5 or 6 episodes total. So I don't know the show particularly well. What I've watched has made me laugh, but I'm not necessarily a fan. I won't search it out. But if a friend says, hey, you should watch this episode because of A, B, and C, I'll probably check it out. Luka is money when it doesn't matter. There you go. When nothing is on the line, there's nobody else you'd rather have the ball than Luka Samanic. I hope he does well. I'd rather he did well with my team. Lonnie Walker out to Josh Primo, 9 on the shot clock, and I think we're going to have a foul in the paint, and we are. Gafford and Eubanks going at it. Seahawks, I don't even know what the Seahawks running back is these days. Don't get me started with the Cardinals, as they have been mess past 4 seasons. Yeah, Rosen was a disaster. What's up, Judith? Lonnie Walker with the ball right now, out to DeJounte Murray. We have 3 guards out there. We got Murray, we got Lonnie Walker, and Primo. Kellen's runner is good, though. Kellen Johnson has played very well today. Philly, maybe he didn't get along with Pop. Pop's style of coaching does not work with everybody. 30-29, Bradley Beal into the paint, and he's going to get fouled. I mean, I hate to say that, but I don't think Pop and Luka got along. I just think Luka wanted to get the heck out of Dodge when it was all said and done. It happens. Sometimes players and coaches can be oil and water. Ooh, Bradley Beal gets open on the inbound pass after the foul and easily gets a layup. 31-30. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. First half, excuse me. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Josh Primo's going to take a corner 3. Good, baby! Josh Primo, 2 threes. It's my man. Who? I don't care if he's 18 or not. That kid plays like he's an NBA vet, man. He's got all sorts of confidence. Oh, but an and one. Nito gets a Nito play as he throws in a layup. DeJounte kicks it out to Primo. Primo just throws it up. The confidence, man. I don't know why he won't play Jacques Landell. I don't get it. He's 26. It's not like he's a he's a rookie in the NBA, but he's not. He's not a rookie. You smell him cooking? Like he was an MVP overseas in whatever league, the NBL or whoever it was, the Grand National MVP. Give dude a chance. Yeah, exactly. Pop will take him out. Actually, he didn't take him out. The free throw's good. 34-33. Good evening, David. Have fun out there. Academy.com. I don't even know what that is. Derek White. Out to Josh Primo. Primo into the paint to Drew Eubanks. Eubanks making all sorts of moves. The jump hook is short. Kyle Kuzma with the rebound. Kuzma guarded by Josh Primo. Kuzma looks kind of big near Primo. Now switch. Primo on Bradley Beal. Falls down. Gets back up again. Unfortunately, Beal gets the layup. Primo lost his footing. There's the moment where Pop now says, I'm going to take you out of the game. You made one mistake, kid. You're out. Josh Primo. That's actually pretty good, Evan. I like that. Gosh, we got Bryn, Lonnie. We got 4 guards out there and Drew Eubanks. Oh my gosh. Lonnie, Josh, Derek, and Bryn. Derek White pull-up jumper is good. It's that really small ball lineup. I'm not exactly a huge fan. That means we're going to be pretty rough on the boards. This is where I question Pop. Like, why do we have 8 million guards on the floor? KCP chicken with the free throw line jumper. It's good. Landell's this year's Trey Lyles, right? Nice, Kyle. Brent Forbes for 3, no good. And an offensive foul, threw his foot out. Hola, Kyle. Yo hablo español, pero es no bueno. Muy bien. So, hello, Rich. My name is Kyle, and I'm practicing my Spanish. At least Trey Lyles had minutes. That's are the Wizards small too, Evan? I didn't even look at their lineup. They have a forward and center out there, though. So they going forward, center, 3 guards. We have 4 guards. KCP chicken with the layup in the paint. And this is the biggest lead of the night for the Wizards, and they are in the bonus. Jakob Poeltl throws it down! Thunder dunk of justice, and we have a timeout. I smell what you're cooking, Rich. Maybe Pop sees something possible. Maybe he feels he's out of shape. Maybe he feels the effort's not there. Maybe there's something happening in practice. Jakob can dunk. I just watched him get some vertical there. You need to do that more often. And easy. Lonnie is struggling. You can put a period right there. Lonnie is struggling. That's it. Down by 3, a very low-scoring affair, but we need this win. We have not won back-to-back games all year. I have not done one weekly recap where the Spurs have had a winning record. Hopefully I can do it this week because this is a winnable game. The Blazers game is a winnable game. Unfortunately, right now it looks like that Warriors game, the way the Warriors are playing, is not so much winnable. Possible. The odds are not in our favor. My ears are going to be sore by the time that... I'm sorry, Asia. Bonjour. Earn their toits, quatre cinq six, that we nerf. These done something like that. I think it's counted to 11. 10 or 11. Trey had 13 and 7. Jordan Chung, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. This is a loud commercial. I'm going to mute that. NBA 2K22. Dicka. Your coach Dicka during his... Ballistic, that is my name. Don't wear it out. Pee Wee Herman reference for anybody that remembers Pee Wee's Big Adventure back in the day. We will rock you. Can you imagine if the Warriors sit Curry, Dylan? I'm 50-50 on whether I can do that game or not. Somebody said you have to do it with the Warriors, but I might be hanging out with friends Saturday night. And you guys know that I got to put family, friends, whatever, before YouTube. Always got to do that. I made that mistake at times not doing that the last few years, and I can't do that anymore. YouTube will always come second. That's true, Phil. As long as they have a poop night, very true. Oh, thank you, Asia. They're good guys. I like Clan. He's a character. SSPN, a couple young guys starting up their Spurs channel, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I had a blast working with them. They take things. Them and Rob Trejo Jr. from SpursTube TV, I would say they are a little better at analyzing the games than I am. But the reason being is they're actually watching the games and taking notes and breaking things down as they're watching it. I'm doing play-by-play, talking to you guys, and I can't analyze stuff while I'm trying to call the game and do the scoreboard and talk to you. It's just not possible. But I think I still do some good, give some good thoughts here and there when I can. Like people forget how coach did. Yeah, exactly, Dylan. Got to put life first. TSR Sports secretly stands for the Selena reaction. Playmaker Gecko, people have said that too. It is Wizards ball. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. Bradley Beal into the paint, dishes it off. We're going to have a foul on Lonnie. Waiting on the TSR. I thought about reaching out to him. I have the DMX cover I did, but I'm redoing it because I used some language in it I didn't like, and I was like, let me redo that. I thought about talking to him about having the chorus stay the way it is, where the Spurs gonna make me lose my mind, with me in there and the music already set, and then have him drop the verse. I don't know, we'll see. But also me trying to rap could be interesting too. Cross over the ball, they are better than I forgot what my lyrics are. Lonnie Walker pull up jumper, no good. Oy vey. Wizards ball. Gafford in the paint, throws it up over Lonnie, mismatch, and now another foul. That's on Lonnie Walker. Another foul. 2 fouls on Lonnie Walker in the last 2 Wizards possessions. So, yes, it is. It is. Yeah, always got it. That's why, you guys, I haven't done every Spurs game this year. I was looking at the schedule. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. The Giants play at 4 o'clock and the Spurs play at 7. I'm like, you know what? I do want to build my Giants content. I'm going to do the Giants versus Chargers if it's televised in my area. First free throw is no good for Daniel Gafford. And I'm just going to chill and enjoy and watch the Spurs game and take the night off. Yeah, Amnesia. At least hopefully Josh Primo plays a little in the second half. Second free throw is good. Wizards back up by 4. There she is, Christian Picardo. Trey Jones out in three-point land. We're getting into Derek. Derek into the paint. Derek throws it up, and it's no good. The putback is no good. That's 2 missed shots for Derek. Jakob Poeltl with the putback. That is good. Oh, my goodness, Derek. Oh. What's he, like 1 for 7 tonight? 1 for 6? 2 for 7? It's not good, whatever it is. 41-39. Wizards are in the bonus. 2.5 minutes to go. Alley-oop, and oh! My Atlanta shut the front door. Daniel Gafford throws it down hard. Oh, that poor rim. Two-handed tomahawk. Forwards, pick and roll. Jakob, pull-up jumper. Good. And there's a foul before the shot. Daniel Gafford with 11.6 boards. Primo Vassell, yes, I'd be fine with that, Melistic. The Wizards haven't won in the Spurs home court since 1999. Wait, is that true? Longo, I think we have seen Derek White's ceiling now. Bubble Derek was probably the ceiling. Lonnie might not be a good fit, or we've seen his ceiling. We've seen a player that can go off once a month. Jakob with a little jumper in the paint off the DeJounte pass is good. I can't imagine we've seen his ceiling, but maybe we have. Only Lonnie knows that. 12 on the shot clock for Washington. Kuzma just standing in the post, shaking the ball around. Finally turns around. Jumper is just a little short. Rebound's going to go into the hands of Bradley Beal. Beal in the paint will kick it out, and the Wizards looking to get their shot off again. 5 seconds on the clock, and a runner by... Wait, which headband guy was that? That was Bradley Beal. All right. Sorry, KCP and Beal were sending at each other. I was like, wait, who shot that? It was Bradley Beal. Forbes. Pass to Jakob. Jakob with the runner. Jakob Pertl really hitting a lot of those little soft 4-foot runners in the paint. Kirchu, yes. Definitely. Trey Jones is not on the court. Bryn Forbes still is, and I don't know why. As Bryn Forbes just gets eaten up by Spencer Dinwiddie, I don't know why Forbes is still out there. He's not hitting his shots. He's not playing defense. You could have Josh Primo out there, at least, find out what we have in our rookie. Johnson back to Forbes. Forbes into the paint. The runner by Forbes. Well, he hit his shot because he heard me talking about him. He's listening to TSR Sports. Nice job, Bryn. 10-7. The Washington football team is up, huh? Dinwiddie goes backdoor and beats Bryn Forbes. The Wizards are listening to and said, nah, we'll prove you right, bro. We got your back. 35 seconds on the game clock. Spurs can try to 2 for 1. Johnson into the paint. Up off the glass. No good. Jakob with the rebound. Back out to Kelvin. Kelvin to Bryn. Over to Derek. White's going to take a 3. In and out, Burger. 14 seconds left to go in the first half, and the Wizards will hold for the last shot. I don't know why Forbes is getting this much playing time in this quarter. I have nothing personally against him. I just don't think he fits what the team's trying to do. 1.1 seconds left. The Spurs will go into the half down by 6. Sometimes Pop's rotations, man. I don't get it. That's not right. We'll pull some halftime stats. Ugh. Keep talking about Prince when you get some pride. Is that what I need to do, Son of Scar? I need to keep talking about him? Maybe Seshjek. People have been asking me for a TSR Sports jersey. Should I make a depressed Spurs fan on Teespring or whatever? I have no merch. People have asked for merch. There's no merch. Yeah, Bryn had a great game against the Hawks. He's streaky. If he's hitting his shots, fine, leave him in. If he's not hitting his shots, take him out. Let's take a look at the statistics for the Washington Wizards in the first half. KCP with 8 points. Kyle Kuzma with 2. Daniel Gafford with 11 and 7. Bradley Beal with 9. Spencer Dinwiddie with 7. Weird lines for Spencer Dinwiddie. 7 points, 5 boards, but only 1 assist, and he's their point guard. Off the bench, 10-man rotation for the Washington Wizards. Raul Neto with 4. Montrezl Harrell with 4. Denny Avdija with a donut. Davis Bertans also with a donut, over 3 from the field. And Aaron Holiday with 4. For our San Antonio Spurs, I got to think Kelvin's the leading scorer. Yep. KBD with 1. Okay. Keldon with 9, shooting 4 or 5 from the floor. So good start for Keldon. Maybe get him some more shots. Maybe. Jakob Pertl with 10 and 7 on his way to a double-double. Derek White with 4 points, 4 boards, but he is 2 of 10 from the field, including 0 from 3 from beyond the arc. So, man, Derek's shots just not going in. And DeJounte's not much better. He is 3 of 10 with an 8-5-4 line. So our back court, man, when they're shooting like this, that's combined 5 of 20. That's 25%. That's not going to win you a lot of games in the NBA. Or any. I feel the same way, Brian. I don't get it. Pop going to a 10-man rotation tonight. Lonnie Walker with 0 for 4 from the field. He does have 4 rebounds, but 0 for 4, not so good, including 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Drew Eubanks with 2. Trey Jones with a donut himself. Bryn Forbes with 5. He's 2 of 4 from the floor. But the team's -5 when he's out there. Go figure. He's also got 2 turnovers. And Joshua Primo played 6.5 minutes. 2 of 2 from the field. And he's got 6 points. 2 3-pointers. And an assist. Why are we not giving this kid more minutes? I know what we have in Bryn Forbes. Seriously. Sorry, Bryn. No offense. All his minutes should go to Joshua Primo. Trade Bryn Forbes for a sandwich or a bag of chips. Think about what you said. I hope Pop's record doesn't go completely down because he's a great win-loss. Right? You stick around too long, that win-loss percentage, Bobby, starts to, I A lot of UFC fighters that I enjoyed watching stayed around far too long. Chuck Liddell, Ken Shamrock fought way too long and really tarnished his win-loss record. Forbes, who plays defense, would be awesome, but he doesn't. No, he doesn't, Tyler. At all. Pops knows Spurs shooting will be sucks. And that's true. So that's why, yeah, that's why Forbes is back. But the problem is, Jordan, when he's not hitting his shots, he's so bad on defense. He's a net loss for the team. Devin being out hurts too. Yep, Primo scores, Pop benching him. Trade bring Forbes for a melted popsicle stick. Huh. Teach me web. Ouch. Harsh. Ouch. 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 Oh yeah, I was gonna look something up to prove my point. So I mentioned Ken Shamrock. Check this out. Seriously. For those that don't know, he's a UFC fighter or mixed martial artist. Was in the WWE for a while as the world's most dangerous man. Ken Shamrock, before he went to the WWE and retired, had a record of 23-5-2. That's 23 wins, 5 losses, and 2 draws. That's really good. Well, his record right now, still the 2 draws, is 28-17. So since he came back, he has won 5 fights, and he has lost 12. In his last, let's see, 3, 4. I'm doing some math here. Sorry. He is 2, or actually, let me change that. He is 2-9. 2-9 in his last 11 fights. And he's on a 3-fight losing streak. I mean, his record looks. Somebody says Ken Shamrock right now. He's like 20-17. He's not that good. If you say he's 23-5, different story. And there's a lot of UFC fighters that you can say that about, where they've stuck around too long and lost 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. BJ Penn is a perfect example. Pop's career now as a Spurs coach is now turning to Tom Landry's career is good analogy. Yeah, I'm okay with Thad Young going. He can do a lot of things on the court. He's clearly not part of the Spurs' future at the age of 33, and he's not getting any playing time anymore. So I'm okay with him going. That's possible, Edgar. Some people fight because he mismanaged their money. A great example, I started mentioning him, BJ Penn. Oh my goodness, this one's gonna hurt. Check this out. I know this is off topic, but we're in a timeout, so I was like, whatever, I'll just wing it. So BJ Penn, he's retired a few times. I think he initially retired. He was at 16-9-2 when he retired, I believe, for the first time. And that was after a couple losses in a row. Okay. Well, he unretired multiple times, and since then, he has lost 5 fights in a row. So in his last 7 fights, he's 0-7. So now his career record is 16-14. 16-7 is not particularly great per se, but 16-14 is horrendous for a UFC champion, former UFC champion. It's just, people are going to look at that and just be like, yeah, he wasn't that good, 16-14, which doesn't tell the story. Just stayed around too long. The Drew Show, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. McGregor, all right, Dylan, great example. Conor McGregor, for all the star power and clout that he has, he's got 1 win in the last 4 years against a washed up, no offense, but he's past his prime, cowboy Donald Cerrone. He's lost multiple MMA fights. He's lost twice to Dustin Poirier, lost to lost to Khabib Nurmagomedov, and if you count it, he lost to Floyd Mayweather. So in his last 5 professional fights, he's 1-4. 1-4. Should he still be a star at this point? His mouth is performing better than his fighting. And actually, his mouth isn't doing that well. His trash talk in the last fight against Dustin Poirier was terrible. It was sad, actually. What's a realistic trade you would like to see bundling Derek and Lonnie? Oh, boy. Yeah, that one video, Luke, is just I think a lot of people just wanted to watch it because of what it was, the political video, and I don't want to talk about the subject content. It's music is hard to grow, but it's okay. I'm at 300 subs. It's slowly growing. I'm having fun with it. I've got a little more diverse stuff coming. I've got my one of my favorite Christmas death metal covers, the last one going up tomorrow, my cover of Jingle Bells, which I thought came out fantastic. I think I said fantastic twice there. And then I have two church songs, two Christmas church songs I'm putting up. And I got to make a video for them over the next week from my church in 2018. I only play guitar on it, and there's a singer. It's a female singer, so actually, I've already got permission from the band to put it up there, but it'll be a little diversity on the channel. I've also got other music that I've done just on my own where I actually sing. It's not metal. It's a lot of fun. It's taken a while to grow, but I love making music, and I'm at 300 subscribers now. I was only at 56 weeks ago, so believe me, that's progress. Rich, the Giants and the W are very similar. They both. Oh, I just saw somebody mention about Tony. I live in Hawaii. Trust me, BJ Penn has mismanaged his money, and everyone over here knows it and see it. Isn't he supposed to be doing like bare knuckle boxing? Phil, to address your question, I don't think we can trade. They're both not tradable right now. And yes, I do, Ramsey. The reason being, Lonnie's not under contract. I don't really think we could get, if we're going to get a player, it's going to be a player that's kind of in the same position as Lonnie is, has potential but hasn't panned out. And I don't think a team would give us a second round pick for Lonnie Walker playing the way he is. And then Derek White is having a terrible season, and he's got a big guaranteed contract. Because of that, I don't think we can get anything for him either. All I want for Christmas is a Spurs win. I mean, a Spurs title would be great. Jacques is always ready. He just doesn't play. No, I meant, how's there 350 subs but only like 10 views? Oh, Luke, yeah, it's because it's so varied. What's up, Haas of Hoops podcast? And Joie, thank you for stopping in. Hop thinks young players. I don't know why he's not giving them time. Benji, good evening as well. It's because of the type of music, too. Being a music channel, I think like I'm doing a video soon that's gonna troll LeBron James. Not a hateful video. The chorus is gonna be LeBron's a diva. That's it. Because for a guy that's as talented and as big as he is, it's gonna be regarding his flopping and whatnot. But I just think it depends on a lot of the stuff on there is death metal, and a lot of people don't like that type of music. So you could see that here. I have 13,000 subs. But my New York Giants videos have 500 views or less, roughly, in the non-live one. And you would think, well, you have 13,000 subs, but most of my subs are because of the Spurs. So when they see Spurs content, a lot of you guys watch it. You see non-Spurs content, you're like, whatever, I get it. I've subscribed to channels when they go off the beaten path. Like I've subscribed to some Magic the Gathering channels like The Professor at Tolarian Academy. I watch a lot of his Magic the Gathering content, but when he talks about a different game, or he does a review of like sleeves or whatever, I'm like, I don't usually watch it because I'm like, I'm good there. So I mean, I get it. So I think if I did another political song, that would probably have a lot of views. If I did another, like I did, but I don't want to just kind of keep doing that type of stuff. I have you a Primo 2 NBA Kobe logo. Oh, interesting. I see what you did there. I don't think that'll ever happen. Haas of Hoops podcast, I might address that too. I might do that. Spurs, Falcon, Braves. Philip, you're going to mess me up changing your name again. I find it hard to take anybody seriously who still think Lonnie Walker has a future in my scenario with the Spurs. I mean, the ship may have sailed with Lonnie. Called himself, some LeBron shade getting thrown around here. Flex and calling himself Tuppy. Other people, yeah. He's an NBA rookie, but he's got experience. Let me get the third quarter. If that's what's driving me crazy, he's 26. It's not like he's fresh out of his, sophomore year to college. Says Jake, what's happening with the League Pass? It was on sale for Black Friday for like $100. Was that not legit? You like death metal? Thank you, Says Jake. Appreciate that. You know what? I'm going to drop my music channel in the chat if anybody hasn't checked it out. There's going to be music on there that's not for everybody. There's actually two political songs. I did a cover of Killing the Name of, but it's very much, could be considered political. But I won't talk about my views on this channel. That doesn't matter. There's other stuff there. There's some Spurs songs. There's some New York Giants songs. The Christmas death metal's going up. There's Christian death metal. There's a Slayer cover I did from 1997 that is absolutely awful, but hilarious because it's so bad. And I do a Banshee, loud pitched wail at the end. And I'm going to put more of the stuff I did when I was in my early 20s up because I think people will find that funny if they check it out because it's so bad. I was a terrible musician in my early 20s. Terrible. Jock or Thad? I haven't seen Jacques Lindell play except a little bit. So Thaddeus Young at this point in his NBA career is better, but Thaddeus Young has clearly hit his ceiling. I don't know what the ceiling is on Jacques Lindell. I think we'll see Zach Collins in January. So will we get minutes? Are we seeing KBD? Yeah, there is a good chance Zach Collins comes back and Spurs don't even use him. I don't think that's going to be the case. We desperately need a big that can rebound and shoot the three. Yeah, but he would probably wouldn't start. I think he would start getting bench minutes, maybe, or maybe they just don't even play him this season and let him get healthy. Which I wouldn't be shocked if they do that. Now that I think about it, they just say, just going to send him for the year. Yes, Kirk Chu. He can shoot. Pop's career as a Spurs team president is now turning to Al Davis. Yeah, people have said that a lot, Playmaker Gecko. They've compared him to Al Davis. Either fairly or unfairly. Go Spurs Go drum is being shown right now. I did do a Go Spurs Go song, by the way. It was one of the first sports. It was the first sports song I did under my current band name, Eternity Shore. You think that's why we did it? We got Lindell just so nobody else could get him? That's weird. I would love to see a lineup of DJ, Divac, KJ. A lot of people asked for Thad to start at the power forward spot to give us some size. I don't see it happening. That's a good point, the Drew Show. Oh, good. Sorry. I've said it too, Tyler. I do not play Madden or 2K, Ramsey. I do play Xbox Live now on the Cloud Pass on Windows, but I don't really play sports games. I might, for some of my music videos, I might put some gameplay for videos that songs that never had a video just for fun, like for songs that are kind of really heavy and death metal-y, maybe just have a first-person shooter game going in the background. I don't know. We are back to the game, by the way. It's Wizards ball. That shot is off the side of the backboard. The ball's going to go out of play. Going to stay with Washington. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Yes, it is Go Spurs Go. Yes, it is. So I'm back into play calling mode. Washington ball. Beal kicks it out for three, and Kuzma's ouch. Near a shot clock violation, Kyle Kuzma hits a clutch, long-range three to give the Wizards their biggest lead of the game. And we've seen the Spurs team struggle all too often in the third or fourth quarter. DeJounte with a weird fake pass, whoop, throws it up and in. Ooh, mid-range jumper, excuse me. My favorite team, the Spurs, for basketball. KCP Chicken with the three. Why does it say 57-47? DeJounte's runner in the paint's no good. Jakob with the putback, no good. DeJounte gets another rebound. All right. Did I hit too many buttons for my scoreboard? 57-47? My apologies. What's going on, Eric? Al Farouk Amino? Yeah, that was a great time. I tried talking to the players at the Suns game to get you a shout out, but the staff weren't letting any fans get closer. Yeah, Phil, that's probably because of the CO to the V to the ID. Not surprised, but I appreciate you trying that. DeJounte at the line for two. I hear you, Gecko. I hear you. Oh, it's water. It's water, man. Yeah, I think I did Ramsey. I put 2 extra by accident. My apologies, guys. Sometimes I mess up on the scoreboard. It's now a 10-point game. DJ makes a first free throw, thank goodness. Second free throw is also good. So 8-point game. My apologies. Wilson, I don't know. Do you have the NBA team or league pass? I haven't had any issues, knock on wood, tonight. So far it's been good. Bradley Beal double teamed. Beal throws up the layup after the give and go with Daniel Guilford. Back to a 10-point lead. Zachary, I don't like this 10-point lead. And collapse, what's going on? Thank you for stopping. Wizards fans, thank you for being here tonight. Spurs fans, thank you for being here. Jakob Poeltl with another short runner. He's been hitting those a lot. I do not. And a block of Poeltl with a block on the other end. Derek White will bring it up for San Antonio. Gets it to DeJounte Murray. Murray back to Derek White. Wide open for three. Thank hallelujah. Sweet baby Jesus. Derek hit a three-pointer. Long overdue. Hits his first three. Struggle has been real for Derek White this year from everywhere on the floor. KCP, guarded by KBD. Pass it off to Gafford. Gafford. That'll be Dinwiddie with the bucket for the Wizards. KBD in the paint, throws it up. It's in, and one! KBD does have very limited offense, but at least he gives us some defense. He's not an NBA starter. Let's be honest. He's not a starting power forward in the NBA. He's a good reserve player, like a deep three. But it's what we got right now. Free throw's good. I'm ready for him to turn the season around too. Do you know Pop is the same spelled forwards and backwards? Something to think about. 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Didn't have to put a lot of thought into that one. Bradley Beal passes it out. Kuzma for three. Brick City. And a fight for the board. And Gafford gets the rebound. Gets it out to KCP Chicken for three. And he drops it with the side of biscuits. I don't know. 64-57. Mr. Balaga. Josh Primo hit 2 threes in the second quarter. Derek White into the paint, misses it. Jakob Poeltl with the putback, no good. And it's going to be Wizards ball. I mean, we're down 7. It was a very slow game in the first quarter, offensively for both teams. Deflected and stays with Washington. Spencer Dinwiddie guarded by Jakob Poeltl. That is not what I want to see any day of the week. Dinwiddie passes out. KCP for 3, no good. And DeJounte Murray sprints for the rebound and gets it. Spurs got fast break numbers. So Kellen Johnson. Johnson loses the ball. Looked like he got fouled, but no call. Maybe it was a clean strip. I'd like to see the replay. I'm going to assume it was clean if they didn't call the whistle. It is Washington ball. Step back 3 by Bradley Beal. Off the rim, no good. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. 8 minutes to go. Well, Francine Day Trent, Tanglin Ackland. I don't know what I just said. Derek White for 3. Back-to-back threes. Yeah, Ordinary Studios, he kind of is. He's trying, though. Derek White now 4-13 from the field, starting to heat up a little bit. We need our backcourt to play better shooting-wise. Not rebounds, assist-wise, and steals and whatnot, and blocks. KCP into the paint, and he gets stuffed like a chicken, like a turkey. That chicken got stuffed by Jakob, and he's actually down on the other end. 5-on-4. Derek to Jakob. Jakob with the layup, and it's good. And one! And I hope KCP's okay. We got to stop for a second. He went down. He was face down when the Spurs scored on the other end of the court. I hope he's okay now. Jakob with the... No, he didn't block it. Just affected the shot, and KCP went down. I don't know if he was acting. What's going on, Knicks? Can the Spurs bring back R.C. Buford? Probably not. 2-point game. Free throw it. He's 0 for 3 from the line tonight. If we lose by a point or two, it's going to be another loss because of free throws. Josh Primo's in the game. What? KBD out. Josh Primo getting some quick playing time in the second half. All right, Pop. Kyle Kuzma gets blocked. And Kellen Johnson apathetically running over to the bench. I think he wants Pop to challenge it. Zachary, I didn't see what happened to him. I don't know if he's... I don't even know if he's still in the game. Yes, Optimus Primo. Mas Primo. Muy bien. Yes, Primo again. I like it. I don't see KCP right now. I didn't see him limping off the court, so I assume it's nothing serious. I hope it's nothing serious. First free throw is good for Kyle Kuzma. Kaz, what's going on? Oh, they're saying, nope, we're not challenging that. Nope. Kellen's like, come on, man. I think KCP's still out there. Yeah, he's out there. He's all right. He's all right. Maybe he was just trying to win an Academy Award. Didn't work. DeJounte drives. DeJounte, the runner, is short. Gets his own miss. Putback is good. Wow, nice hustle, loyalty, and respect by DeJounte Murray. Misses a shot, gets an offensive board, and puts it right back. 2-point game. It is Wizards ball. KCP, guarded by Primo, drops it off to Bradley Beal. Beal into the paint. Strong move. Shots affected by Derek White, and it's going to be Spurs ball with a chance to tie it or take the lead. 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. DeJounte with the ball again, starts to take off, spins around into the paint. The runner is good to DeJounte, trying to take the game over. And one! All right. How about a little Go Spurs Go? Yeah, Mr. Beluga, I may have taken that from John Cena. How long has it been? Primo's like Selena, a wonderful surprise. Facts. We do need some Primo. 1, he can help save the Spurs. 2, he can help save my Spurs content, because the Spurs content's been struggling this year for us Spurs content creators with, not having a star. But people are definitely interested in Josh Primo. No doubt. Jakob Poeltl can have my children. Well, okay. I don't know what to say to that, but all right. Roland, what's going on? Vamos Spurs, vamos. Timeout. 66-66. The Spurs were down by, 9 or 10 at one point? But they are fighting back, and it's a good thing. Hey, we're almost at 100 thumbs up. Can we get to 100? We only need 6 more thumbs up. My goal used to be 200, but we don't have enough people anymore to hit that. But if we can hit 100, maybe 125, 150 at some point, I'll take it. Ada, go Spurs, go. Ayo! Who was that I was doing that with? There wasn't a player. Ayo? I forgot who it was. Mason, good evening. Devin Vassell is out, Wilson. Still having issues with his quad. Doug McDermott out with the knee problem. Devin Vassell out with the quad. I think they're both day-to-day. KK, Josh Primo's getting some playing time. He played 6 minutes in the first half. He's already checked in the second half. Maybe could Pop turn a corner and start giving his rookie sensation some minutes? One can only hope. No, of course not, Mason. Jacques Lindell has played carry the 1, 0 minutes. 0. No, there was a player. There was a basketball player. I was calling him AO. I think it was somebody on the Bulls. It was a guy on the Bulls. I was calling him AO. I don't think so, Dylan, did they? Welcome, KK. No, didn't they score 20 in the first quarter? It was 20-20 at the end of the first. I don't think we scored. No, we have not scored 20 already. No way. Nice to see Josh Primo getting some play. That's it. That's it, Jonathan. I watched the Bulls-Nets game, and I kept calling him, Ayo! I was having fun with it. The Bulls rookie. Yes, Fat Cat. That's when I was trying to call the Nets games for like 2 weeks, and I realized I don't care about the Nets. No offense to any Nets fans. And I was like, I need to call teams I care about. Let me go back to my roots. San Antonio Spurs, New York Giants, New York Yankees, United States Women's National Team. And just, if I can't make content for them all the time, that's okay. I had it in my head like, I should only do, teams I can make sure I can do weekly content on. Just do it when you can. You're welcome, Dexter. Jeanty at the line for 1, looking to get the lead on the 3-point play. And it is, the free throw's no good. Oh my gosh, we suck at free throw shooting. The Spurs will get the ball back, thank goodness. And I'm sorry, but man, we missed so many free throws, and free throws have cost us games. It's a tied game right now. And Jakob Poeltl is 0 for 3 from the line, and DeJounte just missed one. I think we've missed a couple others. Derek for 3. Derek White has come to life in the second half. And the channel number is on the scoreboard. Because it doesn't mean anything else at all. 69. Nope, just that's the channel number. Derek with 9 points this quarter. If Derek White can turn his season around and start draining shots, watch out. Because that's been one of the biggest things that's been hurting us. Missed free throws and Derek White just struggling a ton from the field. That pull-up jumper at the buzzer is no good. I didn't see who shot that for the Wizards. My apologies. Spurs ball DeJounte into the paint. The runner is going to bounce off the rim and go in. Spurs up by 5. Vino, what's up, Spurs from the Philippines? I think the Spurs, it's that old portly guy with the beard with... Interesting. I was right, Rich. We scored 24. Oh, wow. Did we score? Wow, Dylan, my apologies. What's up, Roland? Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Yes. Wow. So we scored that many in the third. There's 5.5 minutes ago. The Spurs on a 9-0 run in the last 125. That 3-point attempt is a brick by Raul Neto. Spurs ball. And Trey Jones tries to take it down the other end on his own. Can't convert it. That's kind of a forced shot in the paint. Bradley Beal one-on-one with Josh Primo. Crosses him up. Throws up a layup, and it's good. Bradley Beal asking, where's my foul? Didn't get it. I mean, I like Josh Primo, but asking him to cover Bradley Beal, that's one of the top scorers in the NBA the last few years. You're asking a lot from an 18-year-old rookie in that case. Derek White, step back 3. That one's no good. I was hoping he'd hit another one, but that might be asking for a lot. The Spurs are in the bonus, so any defensive foul by the Wizards will put them at the free throw line. And a little jumper in the paint is good for Denny. 71-70. Derek into the paint. Drives right through and by the Wizards defense and gets a layup. 73-74. 20. Smoke him if you got him. We did, Gabriel. We did get the lead back. And I hope not, Christian, but if you're a Wizards fan, thank you for being here. But I hope not. By the way, Wizards fans, I do appreciate you hanging out tonight. If you're here with Spurs fans, of course, as always, I appreciate you guys being here. Bradley Beal drives by the Spurs defense and throws up an easy layup. I don't think we should see Bryn Forbes again in this game. He played enough in the first half, and I didn't like what I saw, especially defensively. White, runner in the paint. Derek White. What's he got? 13 points in this quarter? Dang. Yeah, 17 overall, 13 this quarter. Can you imagine if he's cooking like that most nights? It would smell good. Beal Terrell, back to Beal. Beal. Pull-up jumper in the paint, no good. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on the Spurs. Beal's only 6'3", isn't he? Primo's 6'5"-ish, so yeah, and he might not be done growing. Where was the foul? Oh, well. Bradley Beal at the line for 2. Zachary, you might be right. That's a good point. All good, Christian. No, it's all good, man. I like when other teams' fans come in here, and I'll probably agree with everything you say about the NBA, except for that you want the Wizards to win. Did he, Francisco? 7 of 17, Dylan, but in this quarter, he's killing it because he started the first half, I believe, 2 of 10, so he's 5 of 7 this quarter. I'm pretty sure the first half he was 2 of 10 and DeJounte was 3 of 10, so our backcourt really stepping up in the second half. Beal, free throw, good. 75-73. We're not going to see Jacques Lindell this game, LJ. I just have a feeling. Drew Eubanks is in there now. Derek White for 3 again. Offensive foul. Was that a moving pick by Drew Eubanks? Yep. I just heard Drew Eubanks' name called. Wow, Blackout Prod. I don't know what to do with that. I'll do nothing with it. Wizards ball, 75-73. 3 just past Austin's 3:16 on the clock. Davis Burton's checked in, former San Antonio Spur. Bradley Beal putting on a dribbling clinic, goes by Trey Jones, throws it up off the glass, and in. We got a tied game, Spurs fans and Wizards fans, with under 3 minutes to go. White will bring it up for San Antonio. Lonnie Walker has checked in. Lonnie has had a rough game, to say the least. I think he has more turnovers than points. Gosh, I hope that's not the case. Trey Jones, baseline runner is good. All right, Trey, let's see you from here. I like to see Jacques Lindell get some playing time. Seriously, I really do. It's driving me crazy. I like Drew Eubanks, but I know what we have in Drew Eubanks. Beal gets blocked by Derek White, and it falls in the hands of Keldon Johnson. Derek White, probably the best shot-blocking guard in the NBA. Keldon with a bullet passes Drew Eubanks in the paint. Drew with the turnaround jumper, and he traveled. That's 2 turnovers by Drew Eubanks, a travel and an offensive foul. Pop goes and slaps him on the butt, probably one too many times. And we're going to have a timeout. Right, LJ? I just don't get it. Hey, Calvin, what's going on, my man? Channel member, thank you for supporting the channel. Appreciate you being here. Jacques Lindell, Jesse Rodriguez, the 26-year-old rookie that was the, Grand National MVP or Grand Final MVP? 45 first half points and 32. Wow. The team goes on a run and is clicking, so Pop messes with the line. Yeah, that's the one criticism I think we can. Habla en español. Yo hablo español, pero es no bueno. Poquito español. No bueno. But thank you for being here, Svitvin Game. Let's, with all due respect, Bobby and Mitch, let's not call players trash. I don't like calling any player, like last year, people kept calling Trey Lyles trash Lyles. It's like, let's not, I don't personally don't like that. If you want to say they're playing bad, they shouldn't be getting minutes. Their basketball, their game sucks right now. Or even they suck, like Bryn Forbes sucks tonight. Hey, that's fine. I get it. But when you just call another person trash, I don't know. I don't like that. And I don't know. That's just me. Kohler Jester, you could be right. He's the only basketball MVP out of our bigs, and he's just not getting the playing time. Drew is such... I like Drew's energy. We've seen his ceiling. He's a backup center. He played admirably when Jakob Poeltl was out, but at this point, I'd rather see the double J connection, or at least find out what we have in Jacques Lindell. I'd rather have the Yak and Jacques connection than the Yak and Drew or Yak Drew small ball lineup Thad, 3-headed monster. That's me personally. Obviously, Greg Popovich doesn't agree. He's the head coach. It's his team. I would hope he knows what's best for the team, and there's got to be something he's seeing with Jacques Lindell that we're not seeing, and that's why he's not getting minutes. I mean, you're playing an 18-year-old over a 26-year-old that has far more basketball experience. Drew power forward. People have said that. What's he, 6'9", 6'10"? Who is the girl? That's Selena Gomez. If you're ready, come and get it. Na, na, na. I did a cover of her song. You know what? Quick plug. It's on my music channel. Selena Gomez, come and get it cover. There you go. If you're bored after the game. What's up, Urban? Go Spurs, go. Spurs up by 2. Josh Primo actually getting playing time tonight. Hey, speaking of which, remember that small ball lineup I was just talking about? Thaddeus Young is in at center. Derek White, runner in the paint. Whoo! Derek White! I gotta say, I'm happy to see this because he's been getting criticized, maybe rightfully so, by a lot of Spurs fans, myself included. I've had to give him some bad ratings on my recaps. I am glad he's having a monster second half, and I hope maybe he's turned a corner. That's a miss by Aaron Holiday. Harrell with the rebound. It's still Wizards ball, 10 seconds. I'm really hoping Derek succeeds. Obviously, I'm a Spurs fan. I want him to do well. Alley-oop to Harrell. Ugly. Harrell goes down. They're going to call a foul on Thaddeus Young. What does he see in Eubanks to give him? That's a good question, Guillermo. Selena, what's Stiffen? What's up? Wizards fan. I did my math right. We have 6 blocks, do we? Was it a flop? Third quarter scoring tonight. Derek White, 15. DeJounte Murray, 10. And they've assisted on an additional 9 points. I love what we're seeing in our backcourt in the second half. Now, obviously, they're not going to do that every night. But I think we were expecting more of that than a lot of what we've seen. And we might have a challenge in a replay. I don't think we're tanking Rose City. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Washington's challenging the call. Huh. That barely touched. Are we going to really call that a... Oh, my Lord. He does run a team like he owns it. Yeah. Vamos Spurs, vamos. Rockets with a 3-game winning streak shut the front door. It's a Wizards challenge, LJ. It's not a Spurs challenge. It's a Wizards challenge. Wow, it's definitely Flop City. No, it is a Spurs challenge. Never mind, it's Spurs challenge. You might be right, Rose City. That's a Spurs challenge. I thought I heard him say Wizards challenge, but the Spurs are challenging it. Derek plus minus goes up when Primo's on the court. Does it? I am too, Phil. I am really, really... So the ruling stands be a defensive foul. I don't believe it's a shooting foul. That was a very ticky-tacky foul. We do need the eye of the tiger. Dylan, he's in the G League. Kyle, are you happy about that? In all seriousness, are you happy that they're turning the season around, or were you at this, before the winning streak, were you like, whatever, I just want the #1 pick? Seriously, not trolling. Burton's the runner in the paint. No good. Lonnie Walker with the rebound. 79-75. 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Thaddeus with the bounce pass to Derek White. White in the paint. The layup. And Derek White. My goodness. And one? Is that an and one? Yes, and one. Yeah, he got swapped by Davis Burns. Hit him in the head. Oh, he kicked him in the head. Holy crap, he actually kicked him in the head. When he was going by, his leg went up and he kicked him in the face. I am happy for Derek White. Is this the best quarter Derek has ever had as a San Antonio Spur? What's he have, like almost 20 points? He's got a season-high 22, but almost all of that is in this third quarter. What's his career high for a quarter? This has got to be close to it, if not it. Dinwiddie for 3, no good. Spurs with, I think, their biggest lead in the night. They can extend that lead. Keldon will bring it up for San Antonio. Sprints into the paint. Right back out to Thaddeus Young. Back to Derek White, who has been on fire tonight. Back to Keldon. Keldon in the paint, spins around, throws up the big body, throws it up to the glass, and Keldon. Spurs with their biggest lead. I've heard he's been playing well in the G League, Jonathan. I'm wondering if they'll call him up at some point. I definitely think a few things need to change on this team. I really feel like we're a star player away from being very, very competitive. Oof, that long 3 is good. Is that Dinwiddie? Trey Jones sprints up the court into the paint, throws it up under the rim. Little out of control. Oh, the clock is running down. And the end of the quarter 3, is no good. Spurs up by 6. Can we hold this lead? How about that third quarter by Derek White? Tyler, I've been critical of Derek White this year. I think somebody rightly said, maybe not critical, but on my recaps, I got to be transparent and say, when he shoots 30% from the field in a week, I got to call that an ugly shooting week. I'm happy he's playing well, and I've always said that about any Spur. Any Spur, I say, man, maybe we should give more minutes to this guy or that guy. I hope all of them prove me wrong and just ball out and win some games. I'm happy to say a player's struggling or a player that's been struggling and I call them out, not they'll ever, they don't know who TSR Sports is or care, but then they play well. How are you 45 seconds behind me? I'm watching on my Roku and I'm behind like cable TV. That is weird. You're that far behind me. So don't want Ben Simmons. No thanks. Selena must be at the game. I wish. Derek's defense has been fine. I mean, a lot of people have called for Derek to come off the bench. I'm fine with him in the starting lineup or the bench. If he's playing like this, then obviously he's got to start. By star player, the Drew Show, I think what we're all saying is a guy that's good enough to, we need somebody that's 24, 25 points per game. We don't have that right now. We don't have the guy that's going to lead the team in scoring every night. And I'd say, well, what about DeMar the last 3 years? DeMar wasn't scoring 24 to 25. He was scoring 21, 22. We don't have a big-time scorer on the team yet. Or they're here and they're just not doing it yet. Good evening, Jared. How about those Giants? That was a boring game. I'm so glad we won. Man, that was painful at times. The defense won that game. Or Jalen Hurts not throwing to the right team won us that game. But that was brutal. Why is balling out tonight? Because he's running the offense. But he's running the offense before. Maybe I don't know. Derek is a slow starter. Maybe he's starting to wake up. Ning Nana's channel support. Thank you for being here. Cry, Eagles, cry. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, that's not how. I don't know. Whatever. Christian Wood coming back is definitely helping. The Eagles. Fourth quarter on the way. Spurs will start the ball. Go Spurs, go! And if we could get some thumbs up, we're up to 120 thumbs up. I don't think we've hit 150 in a while, so if we could hit 150, that would be awesome. 200 would be even great. I haven't hit 200 on the Spurs stream in forever. KBD with the runner in the paint. That's no good. I like KBD, but his offense, well, it's lacking. We'll just leave it at that. Spencer Dinwiddie with the ball right now, guarded by Lonnie Walker, putting a whole bunch of moves on Lonnie, throws it up. No good, but he is going to draw the foul. Looks like he'll go to the line for 2. Please don't mess it right. But I mean, I think we're one player away, like that one guy, like the David Robinson, Tim Duncan, or even a Kawhi Leonard. We're that one player away. Because we have a lot of good players, and good players that can have great nights, but we don't have that guy. You are my number one guy. Missed the second free throw, 84-79. Cray for sure. Like we had David Robinson for all those early 90s, but he didn't have the talent around him. Why is Forbes back in the game? DeJounte to Thad to KBD. Thad had an open shot in the paint and didn't take it. But he did get to KBD, who did, and won. I mean, maybe a top 10 pick. What do you think of Primo potentially growing 3 more point forward? Or 6'8" shooting guard? Because one thing this first team is lacking is size. Right now, we're generally a little too small. And then when Pop goes with that micro ball lineup, I just want to scream. Wow, what a missed free throw. My friends, I'm going to say it. I said it once, I'll say it again. If the Spurs end up losing this game by a point or 2, it's going to be the free throw shooting again. Aaron Holiday, runner in the paint, front rim no good. Put back by Harrell is good. I just realized the Wizards have a lot of players rocking the headband. Just saying. They're rocking the headband, that's all. 86-81. 10:45 left to go in the game. DeJounte way out in three-point land. Pick and roll with Thaddeus Young. Spins around to the paint. Back to Thad. Thad with the pull-up. Oh, that was an air ball. Hey, somebody grab the score in the Washington football team game in Seattle. 24-21. Can we get the score update on the Monday night football game, please? Appreciate you. Holiday drives, throws up a high layup, no good. The rebound will fall into the hands of Brent Forbes. Spurs up by 5. DeJounte pick and roll. Back to Thaddeus Young. Thad, turnaround hook shot. Wow, it was ugly, but it went in. 10-9? No, or 19-9. Wait, who's up? Is Washington up? 17-9? I want Washington to lose. I'm a Giants fan. Harrell into the paint and lost the ball. He was going up for a dunk, and the ball gets stripped. Spurs trying to run a fast break, but the Washington Wizards will play some good transition defense. But Brent Forbes is open for three, and there you go, earn that contract. Washington's up 17-9. Timeout. Spurs up by 10. How can a team full of guards suck at free throws? Yes, exactly. Wow, the Cavs are smashing the Mavs. Brick Forbes to Bryn. Exactly. A 296-pound Seattle defensive lineman blocked a field goal, ran back 70-plus yards. Washington loves to win when the Giants win. Giants should have beat Washington earlier this year. Xander, I don't know why he's on fire tonight, but I love it. I'm loving it. Yes, Seattle's losing. Go Spurs, go! And Pop says, hit the thumbs up if you haven't, because it does help support the channel. By the way, I noticed YouTube has finally put in their new, the dislike thing is gone. You can still click the dislike button. I'm not encouraging you to do that, but you can't see the number of dislikes on the streams or on a video. I don't like that. They're saying they're doing it to protect small content creators. I'm calling BS. They're doing it because I've noticed that if people, political videos and the VAX type videos are getting hit hard with the dislikes, and I think they're protecting that stuff. They're not protecting us little guys. Let's be honest. And that's all I'll say on that. She is back. The game? No, Mr. Beluga, since you asked. The game! Yeah, but dislikes actually help interaction too, Zachary. So, I mean, I've seen videos with like 1 million dislikes, or that have millions of views with 1 million dislikes. But I don't think it wasn't us little guys. I'm not trying to be political at all. I just think they're trying to protect political channels, especially with, let's just say maybe somebody high up in office is not popular right now, and people are very vocal about it. And I think the videos that are saying he's doing a good job are getting absolutely destroyed with thumbs down. That's just my take. I think they're protecting large channels more than us little guys. That's enough about that. Selena Gomez is a Nets fan. What? Huh? No, Jesse, yeah, there's no number on it. I can see it if I go into, like, my YouTube studio. I don't care. If you know, it is what it is. I'd prefer thumbs up, but if somebody's sending a thumbs down, it still helps the channel in a way. Yeah, Zachary, that I agree with. One could say we play better without Mick. I don't know. I was thinking that too, Phil, because Doug McDermott's not good on defense, and while KBD's given us very little on offense, he's much better on defense. The Spurs have 10 turnovers tonight. The Wizards only have 4. Yet we're winning because we have 17 fast break points. They have 0. That's ridiculous. 17-0? Oh, we have a huge collision. And DeJounte Murray's down. He's getting up. Somebody's down. It's either KCP or Bradley Beal holding his face. It's Bradley Beal. I didn't really see what happened. Beal was pick and roll. Lonnie Walker and him were colliding. Beal fell. I don't know what happened. He's holding his head, but I don't know what happened to Beal. He's limping off the court. He's trying to stretch it out and work it out. All right, hopefully he's okay. He's staying in the game, so he must be all right. Actually, Beal with the ball right now. And loses it out of bounds as the Spurs quickly double team him. Yeah, El Quattro's not having a good night, go Spurs go. Yes, the Wizards are terrible in San Antonio. I think somebody said they haven't won since like 98 or 99. Which is weird because that would be the Twin Tower era. Huh. Thaddeus Young drives on Montrezl Harrell. Turnaround jumper is good. What in the world? Thaddeus Young. Hey, Phil drops a $15 super chat and he says, "Go Spurs, go!" Thank you for support, my man. Longtime supporter of the channel. Hopefully you're having a good night. I need 3 likes to hit 125. I don't know where we're at. I'll check in the next time out. 8:40 left. Thank you again, Phil. Appreciate it. And to the channel members in the chat. Ooh, that long 3 is good. Spencer Dinwiddie. Whoops, I'm not on my... Boop, beep, boop. 93-84, Spurs up by 9. I would love for us to get a 2-game streak going and maybe beat Portland Wednesday night. KBD for 3. That's no good. Oh, he's got such a... I don't know. His form is not ideal. And a steal by Lonnie Walker. Finally a positive for Lonnie. Takes it down the other end of the court. Out to DeJounte. Back to Bryn Forbes. Forbes will drive into the paint. The runner by Forbes is good. Alfred. Yeah, I don't... It's not Spurs related, though. So I probably won't do it, Kyle. When I try to do content aside from my teams on here, it does very, very poorly. So I really just want to stick to my 4 teams. I was doing UFC before, but I watch the UFC at Hooters now, so that's with Jeff. I mean, ooh, 3-pointer is good by Corey Kispert getting his first playing time. I don't know who that is. He's in the game. 7.5 minutes to go. I thought about recording the reactions at Hooters for the UFC, but it's just too much to try to do 4 teams plus the UFC on my own. Thaddeus Young into the paint. Takes out Harrell. Left-handed hook shot. Man, it's ugly, but it's going in. And wide open in the paint with an easy layup is Kyle Kuzma, and the Spurs will call a timeout. Ooh. All right, I'll try to watch it, my man. I'll try to watch it. It was 1999, the last time the Wizards won at San Antonio. Dang. Yeah, stay on your end, right, LJ? These Thaddeus Young hook shots, I don't know. They're going in. We got a timeout. Spurs have not won 2 in a row at all this season. So I would love to see him do it tonight. What's up, Sam? He says go Wizards. He's a rookie. Okay, J Money. I don't know who he is. Yes, Zachary. Because I tried doing a serious Giants video. It got like 50 views. My Rage videos get about 400 to 600-ish. So I'm like, you know what? If that's what people enjoy, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to call Giants games, and when the Giants lose or something happens that makes me angry, I'll just do that. The thing is, Drew showed the UFCs are so darn expensive now. They're with tax, they're $75. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather just hang out with my buddy, go to Hooters, get some onion rings. That's usually what I get. Hang out and just have a good time. And hey, Christian drops the $5. Go Whip! I gotta say it. He says, go Wizards! Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Just finished it, right? KBD, Bob Fleming, is K. Bates Diop. I haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen any new shorts, the Insane 210. A friend of mine was telling me about that they're extremely short. I haven't noticed, but honestly, I'm not there for the waitresses. I'm there to hang out with a close friend and watch the UFC. Yes, they're pretty girls, but that's whatever. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I'm like, okay, yes, she's attractive, but that's not why I'm there. You know, I'm there to hang out with a buddy. And it's much cheaper. Yes, Zachary. $75 for a pay-per-view at my house, or if I split it with a friend, $37.50. Or I usually spend $12 at the restaurant. Yeah. Plus, I can actually talk to my buddy about, you know, what's happening in life. A lot of times we talk, you know, political. We have different opinions, but we have a nice, friendly debate about stuff. And I can't do that if I'm calling the UFC for 3 hours because, you know, you just gotta call the stuff. G'day, Cruz. Yes, it was Go Spurs Go. Keaton, that would be something. Remaining time. I'm waiting for him to come back like commercial, Joe Veneer. Who's flirting with my YouTube boyfriend? Who is? Is it somebody? 97-89. Spurs up by 8. I don't even know what Sigma male mindset means, Jonathan. I'm going to have to look that up. I got called a simp last year in my United States Women's National Team video. I had to look that up. They didn't know what they meant. Waiting for the clock to come up. 7 minutes. Exactly 7 minutes. 7 minutes remain. Spurs up by 8. DeJounte out in three-point land. Looking to pick and roll with Thaddeus Young. Back to Bryn Forbes. Forbes in the paint. Bounce past to Thad. And Thad looks like he was going to try to dunk it. Man, he does not have any ups. A jump layup. Don't look it up. Oh, okay. Phil, I don't think I've seen them. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're not wearing them in Connecticut, which is possible too. I live in Connecticut. Maybe that they don't allow that. I'll be there for the next UFC December 10th or 11th, whenever it is. KCP for 3 in. KCP drops the 3. Want some mashed potatoes and gravy. KCP, you know, KF's no. 6 minutes remaining. Spurs up by 7. DJ pick and roll with that. No pick, no roll. Drives to the paint. Throws it up off the glass. No good. But the putback by Keldon Johnson is. You know, KJ has not shot much tonight, but he's been very efficient. I'm surprised Derek White's not in the game, considering how hot Derek White's been. We got Lonnie and Bryn Forbes out there. And Derek just comes off the bench as soon as I said that. Well, okay, Pop, he heard me. Bradley Beal drives on Lonnie. Beal step back deuce. No good. And Forbes with the rebound. Are you really that sad, Mason? Are you really? Sorry? I wouldn't have changed it. I would have left it the way it was. DeJounte on three-point land. 5 on the shot clock. And a reach-in foul. Ooh, bad foul by Casey. Is that an offensive foul on us? Oh, man, did we just turn the ball over? I don't think it's an insult, but rather just a joke. More like 4. Jack, B-A-L-L-S, what's going on? Cruise the one. I mean, I like my restaurant. I think the food's good. I only usually get French fries or onion rings, but no complaints. It is Spurs ball. That was foul on the Wizards, so they get the new 14 on the shot clock. 5 minutes to go. Spurs up by... They took a 3 away from the Wizards. Bunch of misses by the Spurs, and the ball's going to go out of play into the Wizards. Why'd they take the 3 away? I don't have the volume up. Oh, yes, Mason, there's always one hater. Whatever. If they've got nothing better to do. They took a 3 away from the Washington. I didn't see what happened. Or I didn't hear what happened. Does anybody know in the chat that can hear the game? Kyle Kuzma starts to drive, throws it out. Bradley Beal's going to take a baseline 3. Back rim, no good. And Keldon Johnson with the rebound. Was the shot clock expire? It was after. I don't have the sound up, so I didn't hear it. I just saw them give him 3 points on the scoreboard, so I assumed it was good. We have a foul. I think we're going to have 2 free throws for the Spurs. Well, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. We're up by 12. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't happen often. We got a pretty good crowd here tonight. Can we get to 200 thumbs up, Spurs fans and Wizards fans? I have not gotten to 200 thumbs up in a long time. It'd be really nice if we get a little Go Spurs Go win and a 200 thumbs up stream. What's up, AB? DeJounte's first free throw is good. We got to see Josh Primo for like 10 minutes tonight. Zach Collins still is on the Spurs. He's injured. Bradley Beal's your best player, though, Christian. DeJounte hits both free throws. 14-point lead for the Spurs. Derek White, what a monster. Monster third quarter. Had what, 17 points or 19 points? KCP open for 3. And my NBA team pass just went to the loading screen. Okay. Okay. It's the first time it's done that tonight. We'll just back out and come back in. He hit the 3. It's 103-92. 11-point game. Spurs trying to close it out. But apparently they just turned the ball over. It's Wizards ball again. That shot is no good. So I'm back. 3:50 left in the game. 103-92. My apologies. Somebody hit the 3 for the Wizards when I was stuck on that screen. But we are back. If you have the sound of the game on the background, they can take this. Yeah, yeah. And Murray to the paint. NFL doesn't Can't say, bro. The NBA is very big on copyright. The NFL people have been doing it for a couple years. I've actually called ESPN last year about it. They don't care. I was like, okay. 3:37 left. Spurs up by 13. So I don't know why the NFL doesn't. I'm like, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of calling every play in the NFL, so I'll just do little play-by-play here and there, and I like to hear the NFL game and the sound, so whatever. Minecraft music's probably copyrighted. LeBron just got traded to the Spurs. No, thank you. Oh, KCP, you did hit the three, Jonathan. Okay. Beal's telling it. Yeah, there's been a lot of Bradley Beal rumors for a while now. Crypto. Really? I know. Well, Ghost First Go, I wouldn't have back-to-back wins because my reviews are weekly. So they won their last game last week against the Celtics. They'll be 1-0 this week. So they have to win against Portland for me to get back-to-back wins. They've never had a winning week. They've been 1-2 every week except for 2 weeks ago. They went 0-3. So my reviews are from Sunday to Saturday. So unfortunately, the Spurs, that won't count for a back-to-back. There's always rumors with Bradley Beal, it seems like, but he's still hasn't gone anywhere. So we'll see. Josh Primo did play about 8 or 9 minutes tonight. DeJounte Murray, 20, 10, and 8. His third straight game with 20 points, just short of a triple-double. My favorite Super Bowl, Super Bowl 42. Jared, I think you know which one that is. Shoot if you're a Giants fan. And I believe you are. 105-92, 3:25 left in the game. Kyle Kuzma, baseline. Drives and throws up a layup, and it's in. So the Wizards are not packing it in yet. They still have their starters out there. Pirtle's not out there. 3:12 to go. Yeah, Jakob Pirtle hasn't played in the fourth quarter. Is he hurt or have foul trouble? It's been all Thaddeus Young. Huh. Yeah, no Jakob Pirtle. 3 minutes to go. Derek White has checked back in. Derek with a little over-under, misses the shot, gets the offensive rebound. Back to Kelman, over to Lonnie Walker. Walker in the paint, throws it up, and it's good, and one! And that just might be the dagger. Oh, my computer power strip's not turned on. My goodness. I thought my screen was a little dark tonight. My battery is just about to go out. Oh, my Lanta. I was looking at like TV, my computer screen online. I'm like, man, it's darker than normal. What's going on? It's on battery saver. That might be the dagger. Lonnie with the free throw. My apologies. Whew. I'm now charging. The whole night I'm looking at my screen like it's darker than normal. I don't get it. And that shot's no good, and it goes over the backboard. Spurs ball. Spurs are in the bonus. 2:39 left. No, Thaddeus is terrible at free throws this year. He's under 40%. Him and Jakob are like dumb and dumber when it comes to shooting free throws. They're just bad. 2.5 minutes to go. Derek White into the paint, spins around, throws up the runner. It is good. And that might be the dagger. 2:22 to go. Yeah, Zachary, it was on battery saver. I'm surprised I did not notice that. So one thing I forgot to do is I have my computer plugged into a power strip. Ooh, nice move by Corey Rice Krispies. Kispert. 110-96, and the Spurs are going to win their second game in a row for the first time this year. I can't tell you how good that feels. And the Giants won yesterday. That is Young. In the post, guarded by Bradley Beal. Size mismatch. Throws it up over him, and it's good. Thaddeus has been playing well this fourth quarter. Jalen, what's going on from the Philippines? Sorry, end collapse. Brain at center. Oh, wow. 2 Spurs wins in a row. First time this season. And a Giants win over a huge rival in the Philadelphia Eagles yesterday. This might be the best weekend of sports I've had this fall. Actually, it is. Because the Spurs haven't won 2 in a row, and the Giants haven't won a lot. Yeah, maybe Jacques Lindell will get a minute and 46. Yes, Asia, we better. Plus, my buddy Jeff's a Dolphins fan. Too bad the Giants can't play. I wouldn't want to see a game like that every Sunday. Appreciate y'all hanging here. We haven't won 2 games in a row this year. It feels really good. It feels really good. We're at 171 likes. Can we get to 200? We got enough people. Can we get to 200? That would be the trifecta. A Giants win, 2 Spurs wins in a row, and 200 likes. Can we get to 200? And how about the Seahawks beat the Washington football team? Why not? Primo and Jock will come in, and the Spurs fans, the few of them that are there, are dancing in the stands. I like it. Oh, what a lot. They just showed a long shot of the arena. It's so empty. I feel bad for our young guys. They're playing so hard, and just nobody's going to the game. Pop, you not better be keeping most of your starters in. Pop head. Minute 46. That's all. You go, Spurs, go. I'll hope the Eagles lose to the Jets. Oh, my goodness. And immediately a whistle. It's Wizards ball. Thaddeus Young's on there. No Jacques Landell. We're up by 16. Yeah, now he's emptying the bench. Who's 18? Who is that? Wieskamp's coming in. Who's 18? Jacques Landell. Is that Josh Primo? Is that K-Cock? We're going to get some K-Cock action? We got some K-Cock! Woo! That's the first time I've seen me some K-Cock. He is a big K-Cock. He's a big guy. I don't know, Robert. Probably not because he's been losing. Seriously, that's the first time I've seen Devontae K-Cock. I've been watching the G League. I mean, I saw him in the video I did, but I forgot. I didn't know his number. I feel like some dude mashing buttons on Street Fighter. Wieskamp, K-Cock, Primo. Oh my goodness, this is like a dream for Spurs fans. All our rookies are out there. Let's effing go, K-Cock. That's his name, K-Cock. I'm not making that up. All right, what a way to end the game. All right, that's just a name you don't forget. When it's got C-O-C-K in there. This is the first NBA minutes that Devontae K-Cock is getting with the Spurs. And some folks, you guys have said he's played very well in the G League. I mean, we need big guys, so who knows? And he's a bruiser from what I hear. I get to see him finally play now. Jacques Landell out there, Josh Primo, Trey Jones. Everybody out there, well, actually, say everybody's under 25. Jacques Landell's not. That three-point attempt is no good. Who shot that? That was Denny Vijay, I believe. Another three-point attempt is In-N-Out Burger. I believe that was Corey Kispert. Let's see what these young Spurs can do. All right, J Money, thank you. Trey Jones out in three-point land. Both teams in the bonus. Minute 11. Jacques Landell with the ball. Gets it to Josh Primo. 7 on the shot clock. Primo wheels it around. K-Cock to Landell. Landell with a little jumper, and it's good! Jacques Landell. With his usual 2 points a game when he comes in. I'm sure these 5 guys not. When did they have play together? I don't know. That 3 is good from downtown. Who shot that? That was... I don't know who that is. The Wizards have gone to their bench. I don't know who the Wizards guys are anymore. Forget it. 114.99. 10 on the shot clock. Trey Jones calling for a pick and roll with Jacques Landell. Calls it off. Over to Joe Wieskamp. Wieskamp back to Trey Jones. Jones slips. And throws up a layup. No good. K-Cock with the putback. Woo, my man. K-Cock scores. The Wizards will just dribble it out. Finally. For whatever reason, the Washington Wizards' kryptonite is the San Antonio Arena. They have not won there in over 20 years, and that streak will continue. Finally, my friends, the Spurs get 2 wins in a row. Wizards fans, in all seriousness, GG, thank you for being here. Jacques Landell scored, Devontae K-Cock scored, Joshua Primo scored, and the Spurs win. That's a good night. And what a game. That's a 22nd straight win at home versus Washington for the San Antonio Spurs. And we got the 200 thumbs up. But don't stop there. Let's go past 200 in case one of them gets taken away. Let's pull up some stats real quick. I got to say, this feels really good. This feels really good. Spurs scored 71 points. The Wizards only 48 in the second half. Good grief. Well, there's your difference. Let's get a win. It's going to be a late game Wednesday night against the Blazers, 10 p.m. Eastern for me. Anyway, stats. KCP Chicken, 17 points. Kyle Kuzma, 13. Daniel Gafford with a double-double, 11 and 10. Bradley Beal with 18. He was only 8 of 21 from the field. Spencer Dinwiddie with 16. Off the bench, Raul Neto with 4. Montrezl Harrell with 6. Denny Avdija with 2. Davis Bertans, 0. Former Spur with nothing. Aaron Holiday, 4. Corey Crispert, 5. Anthony Gill with 3 for our San Antonio Spurs. 2-game winning streak, 6 and 13. You got that right, Nick. I said for our Spurs, Roku. KBD with 6. Okay. Kelvin Johnson with 13. And he only took 8 shots. He was 6 of 8. Got to get that boy the ball more. Jakob Poeltl with 14 and 11 in only 25 minutes. Not bad, Jakob. A double-double in limited time. Derek White, 24, 5 and 5. DeJounte with 22, 10 and 8. Both guys were struggling. Derek was 2 of 10 in the first half. DeJounte was 3 of 10. They really were just shooting terribly in the first half, but really picked it up in the second half. Derek finished with a plus 11. DeJounte with a plus 20. Off the bench, Lonnie only with 3 points. 1 of 6 from the field. Drew, 2 points. Trey with 2. Bryn Forbes with 10. Okay, Joshua Primo with 6, didn't miss a shot, hit both his three-pointers. Thaddeus Young, 10 points in 12 and a half minutes. And then Joe Wieskamp, Devontae Kaycock, and Jock Lindell all played a minute 45. Joe did not score. Actually, he has donuts across the scoreboard. But Kaycock gets his first points as a San Antonio Spur, and Jock Lindell scored 2 tonight as well. A great win. I'll take it. Good day. Hey, Spurs fans, let me draw. You know what? If you guys are still here, I want you guys to do me a raid because I'm going to be wrapping it up. I need you guys to help me out with a raid. If they're live, I would really I don't see they're live. They're not live for a half hour, Asia. They're not going live until 11:15. But you know what? Let's raid them anyway and get some thumbs up on these guys. These guys are trying to build their channel. So if you could raid this one when you leave my stream, go smash the thumbs up for these guys. This is the link to the video. They're trying to build their channel, and it's hard to Spurs content creator with the team losing. So please go to that video right there, smash the thumbs up, put in the comment in the live stream chat, TSR raid, go Spurs go or something. I really want to try to help get to 1,000. A lot of channels helped me when I was starting out, and I want to, if I can give back to the Spurs community now, I definitely want to. Great game, great win, very happy. Thank you all for being here, and it feels good to get 2 wins in a row. Anyway, thanks again. Thank you, Wizards fans. Thank you, Spurs fans. Until next time, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go.